I got to tell you, huh? Are you about to say something?
No.
Well, I was.
Sorry.
No, I'm not saying a thing. Not till 10 a.m.
Wow.
No, not really. All I was going to say was that this music you hear right here, Terry?
Oh, it's lovely.
Well, I didn't ask for your critique on it.
Oh, okay.
What I was going to tell you, though, is this music is going to be used this morning. I can't tell you how, I can't tell you when, I can't tell you why. I can tell you it will be a little background ambient noise for the festivities of today's flyaway to the Bay to see the Niners and the Seahawks. Hey, hey, hey. And I can tell you that this little instrumental is entitled simply Love Theme. Hey, Pooh, show me some guts. You're DJing this weekend, I'm sure, somewhere, some club, right?
Oh, yeah.
Show me some guts and play this at the club.
Are you
Let the 21-year-olds go crazy.
Come on.
You sit up there in the DJ's booth and go whack it.
You might start a new craze with that one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna show me some guts and play this. Just stick this in between.
If you come to the club I'm DJing at this weekend, I will play this.
I ain't gonna be there. I wouldn't go if you're playing this. Show me some guts and stick this on the turntable.
Let's do it.
I don't know if you can stay. It doesn't come in turntable variety, does it?
No.
I'm sure you could find it.
Where?
One time.
I'll ask my father to see the answer.
I'm sure at one point it came in vinyl.
Your father would be like, I wouldn't be caught dead with that crap.
Hey, that's for lamos. I'm sure I have the 45 at home.
You have the 45 at home?
I'm sure I do, yeah. I can
Really?
look for it.
Well, if you have the 45 at home, then you have no excuse for being in the pool. Where you DJing this weekend? You going out somewhere? You gonna be? Just tell me you're gonna be somewhere this weekend.
Yes, I will be somewhere this
All right.
weekend.
Well, are you gonna show me some guts and stick this on somewhere like around 12:15?
Like hype of the night?
Is that hype of the night? I'm
Yes.
thinking hype of the night is 12:15ish. Hype of the night.
I can, you know what? Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it.
People aren't going to leave. They'll love it.
Stephen, they're not gonna love it, but they're
Well,
gonna
it's
be
just different.
They're gonna be surprised.
Definitely.
And you'll be surprised how good a feeling of surprise can be. Surprise?
Will the disco ball fall out of the
my
sky and
God.
the fog machine go on?
This was before disco ball.
Oh,
dude.
yeah?
Depends how drunk people are.
Actually, this is probably right around there. Yeah.
Leg warmers on?
I'll tell you this, by the end of this show, you'll know this song word for word.
Oh, I can tell.
By the end of this morning's show, you will be singing this one.
Finally, one Vinny can sing along with.
All the way home. What's that?
It's finally one Vinny can sing along with. That's great.
Sing the next line for $100. Go ahead.
I'm singing.
That's easy money.
Oh, big finish.
You gotta do the hand motion. DJ, but you'll be the most popular guy in the place.
Oh, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
The extended mix.
Once it stops, it starts up all over again.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you wish you did the same?
Of course.
Okay, Terry, as you know.
Big day today?
Well, every day's a big day, don't you know? But
I do know, but...
Especially when you're bringing this up.
by the
Yeah.
end of this here program, not one but two flyaways to see the Niners and the Seahawks this Sunday will be in the possession of a couple of couples out there in the listening audience.
Woo! All right.
How, you ask?
How?
I ain't telling you a damn thing.
You have never told me a damn thing.
Well, no,
All the time that I've worked with you.
Yeah, well, that's incorrect, because the past few times we've had flyaway trips to give away, I've told you exactly what's going to happen.
That's not true.
Blue balls for Boo Bob.
Yeah, but you've given me the title. You haven't told me exactly what we're doing until the day that we do
Well, how hard is it to break down who has the hood ring? I tell you who has the hood ring, you pretty much know what's going to be going on in here.
Okay, so what's the title of this little...
I can't tell you.
Oh, see?
Not even going to tell you the title. Well, maybe I will tell you this.
Dip Terry's boob in hydrochloric acid.
Oh, well, that's scheduled for 10.
no?
That's scheduled for 10:01.
Okay.
But
Well, she won't even be here.
well, we have ways. Anyhow, maybe I will tell you a little bit of a running, working title that I'm going with.
Okay.
And it won't give away anything.
All right.
Thinking. Let me think for a second. Okay, yes.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you this.
got one.
I'm going to tell you this, baby. One may call what's going to go on this morning the following. How far do you need to go to get to San Francisco?
Whoa!
That tells you nothing.
No, it doesn't. Let's see.
And yet,
couple thousand miles.
And yet, when I explain the rules of the game this morning, Terry, when I explain what's going to be going on in here, you'll say, oh, that title actually made perfect sense. I get it now. And you don't at this time know what the hell I'm talking about. Isn't that beautiful?
It's great.
Show me some guns! You got guns!
Yes, I'll play it this weekend.
He's going to play
He
it.
ain't playing it. We kicked out of the club for good. You kidding?
Beat up after.
He's got a good gig. No, you'll be thanked.
You know.
Not really.
Hopefully.
Anyway,
Somebody needs to sample this.
how far do you need to go to get to San Francisco?
San Francisco. Oh, believe me, they'll sample it soon.
Somebody's already sampled this, no, right? Maybe?
A rapper? Oh, it'll be just around the corner.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye's on the line.
Yeah, okay.
What's our copy?
Those
The T-Man.
And it's pandemonium for the king of pop on the streets of London.
Good.
As paparazzi fight for the money shot of Michael Jackson.
Oh, the money shot, Terry.
the money shot?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know you're familiar with the money shot. I didn't know Michael was doing porn these days, but the money shot
Wow.
is where it's at.
Photographers are probably all too old to
Mm-hmm.
be able to witness that.
If they had the money shot with Michael, he'd be behind bars. That'd be all the evidence they needed. But I never believed for a second that he did what they accused him of, Terry, so they wouldn't find a money shot.
Right.
But I think he's talking about a different money shot.
Okay.
I don't know how there could be two money shots. There's only one, quote-unquote, a shot.
Yeah.
As paparazzi fight for the money shot of Michael Jackson.
Right. You know what the money shot I'm referring to, right, Terry?
I...
You have an idea, don't you?
think I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just
Yeah.
look at me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Money shot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As paparazzi fight for the money shot of Michael Jackson.
Steven, you know the money shot we're referring to, right?
I think I know the one you're referring to, yes.
Uh-huh. Just look at me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, never mind. Well, what money shot is there aside from that money shot? That's the only money shot I know of. What other money shots are there? There's one money shot.
Right. No, I understand that.
So what is this reporter? What are you referring to?
Well, I think he's saying the one that's going to make them the most money to sell to the tabloids.
Well, we better not dilute the meaning of the money shot.
I think they're starting to do that.
Yeah, it
Well, you
sounds
better
like
not.
they're
They better
using it
stop.
here.
Right, Mark. What's his stupid name? The dude
McGrath.
from,
Mark McGrath.
Write him a letter. Tell him there's only one money shot. And tell Pasty Dave while you're at it to pipe down in there.
Jeez, so loud. Right. An open
He
letter
just-
to Mark McGrath.
Who is he talking to? Pasty, who are you talking to? The contestants for this morning?
Sorry, yes, I was.
How are they doing?
Doing well.
Uh-huh. You're on the phone with them.
Yes,
You're giving them directions. You're navigating them down here.
correct.
Navigating them down to who knows where, Terry.
Yeah.
Who knows where they're headed this morning?
So we're not.
Who
They're not coming here.
knows what's in store for them? Oh, they're coming here, Terry.
Oh, okay.
And yet, do they truly know where they're going this morning? Do they truly know where they're going to wind up? Do they truly know what destiny awaits them?
Oh, jeez.
Do they know the way to San Francisco?
All right. Stephen,
He's trying to think of things.
first of all, it's San Jose, I think.
It
know it
is,
is. The
but
song
he's
is
trying to
close
make
enough,
it San
For the
Francisco.
49ers.
All right.
Definitely
Yes.
no Weird Al.
Yes. Now, back to the money shot. Oh, never mind.
Michael makes his public return to the spotlight, performing tomorrow at the World Music Awards. But last night, he was trapped in a sea of shutterbugs outside the uber-hip restaurant Nobu.
I love when restaurants are uber hip.
I know.
Uber hip, Terry.
Uber hip.
The hell does that mean?
Who knows? But hey, it's uber cool to say uber hip.
This Mark McGrath turned out to be so gay. It's not even funny.
I know.
So gay.
Does he still sing? What was the name of his group?
Sugar Ray or something, wasn't
Sugar
it?
Ray, yeah.
Was it Sugar Ray? Is it?
It was an uber hip group, Terry.
Was it?
Yes,
Oh.
but now apparently he can't figure out how to make a hit, so he's the host of Extra, Extra.
But last night, he was trapped in a sea of shutterbugs outside the uber-hip restaurant Nobu, as bodyguards helped navigate his escape.
Right. Michael needs bodyguards, Terry. He ain't tough enough to handle himself.
Well, he's a small little guy.
Is that right?
Pretty breakable. At least he looks like
He
it.
does look like the most breakable human being ever that walked the earth.
He looks like walking porcelain.
As bodyguards help navigate his escape. The madness continued and the crowd followed Jackson when he stopped at the trendy department store Selfridges.
Wow, from uber hip restaurants to trendy department stores.
Wow.
Michael is having a nice day there, it sounds like.
He is making his rounds.
That's right.
To do some midnight shopping.
Love midnight shopping.
Who does midnight shopping?
Well,
Besides for Christmas.
you have a little uber hip meal in your stomach, you need to work it off.
I guess.
With some midnight shopping.
What, you
Would
call
you rather
ahead?
him take a midnight swim, Terry? Because you know midnight swims can only be taken in one variety.
True, that is true. I mean, but does he
And
call
that's-
ahead and say,
that's naked leading to a money shot.
wow.
And that doesn't seem like it's Michael's speed. What's that now? What
Does he like make a phone call ahead of time and say, hey?
No, he's got more power than Oprah. He doesn't need to do that, Terry. So
Oh, he just
shows
All
up, and they let him in.
He's pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
It's either him or one of the mannequins came alive.
Right. And all our mannequins have noses, so that can't be.
Yeah, it's probably Michael.
Yes.
The mask, the umbrella, gives it away.
Maybe he goes to the department stores at midnight because he wants to visit his relatives in private there.
Yeah, maybe so.
The mannequins and him,
Right.
he just seems to get along with them better than the outside
Yeah,
world
could be.
does. Speaking of having some social ineptitudes, Schwager!
Hello, Steve.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Schwager.
I've just been looking at the news, tsunami.
I don't care. I don't care.
He's such a dork.
He's a dork, and I have no time for him.
Right.
Not dialed in, that's for sure.
Wow. Did you expect him to be?
Terry, tell me what's going on in the world this morning, please.
Actually, according to a new survey, apparently about 40% of women say that they'd rather get Botox than go to Paris for a week.
Uh-huh.
A week on vacation in Paris.
Yes.
So, hey, Botox, I mean, that's the new thing these days?
That's the new
Well,
thing
not
these days?
new things, but I mean, I'm actually, 40% of women,
You got Botox, what, about 7 years ago?
was it that long ago?
5 years ago?
At least 5, maybe, yeah.
Have you been to Gay Parade?
No.
Oh.
But I
Well, it's really not that comparable. It's not very easily able to be compared because doesn't a trip to Paris cost a little bit more than a shot in the friggin' eyeball or what?
I understand that, but I don't think necessarily it has to do with
The
cost.
money shot in the eyeball?
It has to
my
do
favorite.
with, what's more desirable as,
Yes.
for a woman to obviously get rid of a nice.
So all things-
cost is not
they're just
necessarily the issue.
I say that. They're saying all things being equal.
Right.
If the money were the same, even that being the case,
Right.
women would still rather have Botox than go to Paris.
Right.
You have any interest in going to Paris? I don't see you as a Paris woman, Terry. You want a vacation in Paris? You have a chance to vacation in Paris. You going to Paris? You going to Paris?
I'm going to Paris.
Wow, you're taking Paris.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you're Filipino. You don't have to worry about your skin as much as the average woman.
True.
So you're taking Paris over Botox. You're not like the majority of women here. What percent of women said they'd rather?
Almost 40%.
Oh, so it's not
38.9.
Not the majority, but a high number.
But a high number, yeah.
They say how long you get to spend in Paris?
Free week-long vacation.
Oh, free. Wow. They'd rather have a free Botox session than a free week in Paris.
Yeah, so, yeah.
40% of ladies said they'd rather have a free Botox little dilly than a free week in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And you are one of the 60% that'd rather go to Paris for a week.
Right.
What if you have to go...
See, here comes the stipulations. I mean, come on.
Well,
just leave it as it is.
Okay. What if you have to go with... John, no.
Oh,
Obviously,
jeez.
you're taking Botox then.
God, poison me good.
So swallow the Botox.
Yeah, I will.
Yes.
Botulism, yes.
What if you have to go alone?
Sure.
Well, you sound pretty giddied up about that.
She's ready right now.
When do I
You got
leave?
5 kids at home. Wouldn't you be ready to get the hell out of the house?
What happens
kids.
with those Frenchmen? Stay with those Frenchmen. Is that right?
Sure.
Wow. Man, you didn't even hesitate. If I'm attached to you at the hip, Terry, in a husband-wife situation, and I heard you on the air just not even hesitate, I would be like, what the hell?
Well, but
why are you so ready to go to Paris by yourself?
If it's trip just for me where it doesn't include another person, I'm not going to turn that down. And he would understand that.
Wow. I think you're trying to back out of it now. I think there's something more you were thinking when I presented the scenario of you going to Paris by yourself.
I'm just saying that I'm not afraid
Laying
to
down
go.
with a couple of berets at a time.
A little too light in the skin color for me there.
All right. There are a couple of black Frenchmen you can, I'm sure, dabble around with there.
Yeah.
Not everyone in France is white.
I understand
A little
that.
thin mustache in the beret.
Right.
But they're good lovers, aren't they?
I don't know. Are they, Stephen?
Well,
Wow.
You've read stories about that.
Stevens made love to French toast.
Yes, I have.
Terry trying to take the pressure off herself, basically calling you gay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Terry'd probably buck up and pay for the whole family to go. It's an opportunity.
So you brought this
Pretty cool.
up. The reason you're bringing this up, Terry, is you think these ladies are crazy.
Well, it's, I think it's, even though I've done Botox before, I mean, I really didn't notice a big difference. And maybe I don't have, like, some deep frown lines and crow's feet and all that. I don't know. But,
that nice
I mean,
endorsement
it was definitely an interesting experience.
Did it freeze your face? Were you able to smile the way Terry Free customarily smiles?
Sure, but I didn't have it around my mouth. I had it in between my eyebrows.
Right between the eyes, you got
Yeah,
it.
so I... But it is kind of scary to get that done.
I see.
So
when you were staring down the barrel of a syringe, you were a little bit frightened, is what you're saying.
Yeah, a little nerve-wracking.
Got it.
So if I can go to Paris without any stress attached, sure.
What if you have to go? What if you get to go to Paris for a week free, but you have to take a syringe between the eyes with nothing in it?
No, why would I want to do that? Air bubble in my system?
Well,
I
no
don't
air
think
bubbles
so.
either. But you have two options. Either you stay home, you don't get a trip, you get nothing but a shot of Botox between the eyes, or you get to go to Paris for free, and you get a shot of nothing between the eyes. Which do you take?
No risk of any air bubbles or anything
I just
like
told
that?
you, no air bubbles. What's your obsession with air bubbles?
Well, I just...
She's an old heroin addict, and that used to happen. It's very scary.
TJ is on the line. Wants to know why you're so racist against white men.
I'm not.
Would you like to speak to him? Well, you basically ruled out the prospect of making love.
You're the one who
to any
always...
white man. You said it. I didn't encourage
know that.
you.
But I was married to a white man for,
that makes
5.5, 6 years.
One could say that makes you even more racist, that you dabbled with the white man in this little marriage thing.
Yeah, I'm a racist chick when I grew up in a white family. Pretty racist here.
Well, one could say that could make you even more racist. You don't hang out with white people of any variety anymore these days.
I hang out with you guys for 4 hours a day,
you get
and most of my
paid to
friends
hang out with us.
And
I'm half black. So, and trying to, yes.
Let's see.
You heard John yesterday.
Let me just put it like this. My preference and the type of men that I date happen to be African American.
I understand. Well, tell TJ that because he thinks you're a blatant racist against the white man. Is that right, TJ?
Well, yeah, that was a pretty shallow statement. Caught me by surprise.
Where are you calling from, TJ?
Vallejo.
Oh, so you're a newer listener. And you're shocked, and he's shocked and appalled, if I may echo the sentiments of TJ without even actually hearing them, Terry.
TJ's,
I know what
getting over all her woes, and then she came out with that statement. My God.
Yes. And TJ wants you to be open to the prospect of all mankind, Terry. TJ,
My wife's a Filipina.
His wife is Filipino, and she rules out no man, Terry.
Good.
Peen.
Congratulations. Okay,
and the fact that you have decided that a complete and entire race is off limits to you for the rest of your days is too much for TJ to have to sit back and just swallow, Terry.
Well, yeah, I have to, considering I am married. So,
not only have you ruled out all races, one race, but you've ruled out everyone except one man. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not fair either, Terry.
How dare you?
That is very racist. You're racist against all races. You hear this,
Anyway,
TJ?
Man, you guys saved us, man.
What?
Really enjoy the show.
Oh, all right.
Even though every once in a while there's a heavy mist.
It's a heavy mist.
Okay.
All right, we'll have to break that code sometime soon. He enjoys the show, even though once in a while there's a heavy mist.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Maybe there's some feedback or some static on TJ's radio that he's complaining about. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're providing the heavy mist this morning, Terry.
Maybe I am.
The mist that is dampening his world. I mean, TJ out there in Vallejo was enjoying the program, but always in the back of his mind had the thought that one day I'll be able to hook up with that Terry Free. One day, I know they spend a week in the Northwest and a week in the Bay Area. I know they're splitting time between 2 major markets.
Right.
And when Terry Free gets her ass to the Bay Area, one time in the near future, I'm going to lay down with that woman. Maybe that's what TJ was thinking, Terry.
Well, but TJ's married too, so I would hope not.
TJ said he's married?
Yeah, he said his wife was a Filipina.
Uh-huh.
So he's got Asianitis and rules out every white girl.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I got a bunch of ladies, Terry. See what you started? Calling the phone lines, talking about how they're backing you up, how they've ruled out all white guys. Kathy in Kirkland. Hello?
Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
yes, Kathy. Are you white?
Yeah.
And you've ruled out all white guys?
Yes.
So Terry shouldn't be afraid to admit that that's what she's done.
I wasn't afraid to admit it.
Yeah, you kind of were, but then you went on, I've ruled out all guys, which makes that a lot safer. It sounds a lot safer because you're married, technically. And now Kathy is coming on saying she's ruled out all white guys. Now all of a sudden you're trying to pretend like you stood up and actually said those words. You didn't say it. Kathy's saying it.
All right.
I said it. I agree with her.
Well, she didn't really claim it, Kathy. She didn't really claim the concept of ruling out all white guys, but you have. You've ruled them all out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, TJ Vallejo's not happy with you. And what brought this on, Kathy, besides the obvious? Huh?
Actually, I wasn't, raised in a mainly white place. So
Yes.
that kind of helped.
So you were
The fact
exposed
that all
to
the white guys?
you were exposed to a heavy dosage of black men.
Actually Mexican.
Mexican.
Oh, see?
So Mexican's your favorite?
No. I like black guys.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk about how you were raised in a mostly Mexican little environment. It was very relevant, obviously. Kathy, thank you very much.
Yep.
Yes. Terry, I got Magnum on the line.
Magnum.
And Magnum wants to come on and say how he's ruled out all Filipino women.
Woo, good job,
Hey, you're
Magnum.
supposed to be in my pants, dude.
Magnum,
What's happening, brother?
how are you, sir?
What's happening?
Good.
What can I do for you?
Hey, man, I wouldn't even think about dating a Filipino girl.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
They look like chihuahuas, brother.
All right. Well, now,
nice.
are you aware, Magnum, that I'm married to one?
No, I'm not into that, brother.
Oh, I take that back to you, man. Well, actually, my wife is half Filipino, Terry.
Right.
Yes. So she's only half Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
That's right. Yeah, and she kind of has sex like one. So it actually...
Oh, how does that Chihuahua have sex?
Fast gyration, you know.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. No, she's very good. If she's listening, yeah.
She's listening.
Anyhow, Magnum, so you've ruled out all Filipino women. Thanks. That's more for me. I love Filipino ladies, as you know, Terry. Always have.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that I bought the company. Donald wants to come on now. Look what you started, Terry.
What?
Donald wants to come on saying that he knows Filipino women, and they all want black guys.
That's not true.
Is that right, Donald? Is that what you've learned? Is that what you've discovered in your travels?
Hey, T-Man, in my travels, man, to most of the Filipino women that I met, they tend to like the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Now, are you a black man, sir?
I don't know what it is, but they tend to like the brothers. So I understand where Terry Free is coming from.
So they can't get enough of you? Is that what you're saying there, Donald, or what?
Well, yeah, that's true, too.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're not exactly pushing the whole idea of it away. You're happy that this is the way it is because you appreciate the Filipino ladies? Are you like Magnum? Are you ruling them all out now that they're so easy for you to get? Where do you stand on this?
Oh, no, man. I'm down with the Filipino ladies.
He's done with them.
He's down, he said.
So, Terry Free, if you got any Filipino friends, you can just send them my way. You know what I'm saying?
He said he was down with the
down with them. I thought he said he was done with them. Down.
No, I'm down with them,
Well,
bro.
by the way, we have, what is her name? Jennifer from wherever.
Jennifer from San Bruno?
Yeah, she likes the Mexican men, right? She doesn't,
Well, she's Filipino, yes.
And
that's
she's
right.
Filipino, so not all
I
Filipinos
think she likes a
go
lot of guys, too.
Yeah, I do, too.
Outside of their race, weird.
I know,
What a freak
crazy.
show.
Wow, this is fascinating. Yes. Donald?
Yeah.
Thank you for the call.
All right, bro.
Take care, man. There he is, Terry.
That's Donald.
Yes.
All right.
No, not a lot of votes for overweight white guys. When's that going to happen?
A man who's ruled out no man, woman, or child.
Oh, no.
Hey, seriously, you know what there, Terry? You know what? As long as I've known you, you've always dated black guys.
Oh, jeez.
He's ruled out toothpaste.
Don't you come on. You know what?
He's ruled out soap and any hygiene-type product, but he hasn't ruled out anyone. Yes. Ruled out all products that would better his hygiene, but has ruled out no man, woman, or child.
Right. Definitely doesn't drink any
And
milk
go
to
back
make his
out
bones
a little bit
strong.
ago, Terry.
So are you
I'll
not...
give you a shot of Botox, baby.
Oh, jeez. So are you not working anymore? Is that safe to say, John, since you've been able to call in all this week, or what?
How did I know he was going to ask me that question?
Have you lost your job again, John?
No. Do I sound upset? No, I'm happy.
Well, that
I'm happy go
wouldn't
get
rule
lucky.
out the idea that you lost your job, John. You seem to be able to only keep a steady job for about a month at a
The
time.
only reason I called 3 days in a row is
Yes.
because
I'm on vacation.
What?
You're on vacation, John, a much-deserved
No,
vacation from the company?
No, I'm on nights now. I don't start until 6 o'clock at night, so I'm able to call in.
So you're able to call in every day now. Lucky us, Terry.
Can't wait.
Yes. Man, it's a gender unto himself. Rule him out. Own species.
Yeah.
Terry,
T-Man.
are you aware? Are you starting to tingle with excitement? I'm sure you are. You tingle all over. Knowing that by the end of the show, 2 trips to see the Niners and the Seahawks, not 1 but 2, are going to be given away. Can you stand it? Are you going crazy?
Oh, my gosh.
All right. And this whole thing started because you wouldn't go to Paris with a. Oh my God! Or, I don't know how it started anyway. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just having a fling with a white Parisian guy is not something that I'm,
Okay,
looking
fine. You don't have to explain yourself. You have your own taste.
Sure, everybody does.
And there it is.
All right.
Yes. That's that.
The T-Man Show.
Both Kenny's dad and I were in Scouts for years.
Was your dad in Scouts, Carmen? Oh, yeah, you don't have a dad.
While Reese was a no-show last night, E.T. did spot her picking up her 7-year-old daughter, Ava, at school in Los Angeles.
Right.
She was scheduled to host a Carolina Herrera charity event last night, but polite Reese did cancel in
She
advance.
ain't going a damn place right now, Terry. All she's doing is picking up her kids at school through tears. Driving her very expensive SUV, I'm sure, and navigating her way through the roadways of California through tears. What's happened to my life? How can this have happened to me? I'm cute, I'm cuddly, I'm Reese. And that's where she's at right now. But she ain't showing up to any public kind of function like that. Are you kidding? Having to answer questions about why her husband straight on her the way he did.
Yeah, when I'm sad, the pork can wait. I come first.
Jesus. Yes.
That's
she ain't
nice.
showing up at any charity dinner.
No.
Oh.
Screw the needy.
They'll be needy tomorrow, too.
Right.
Great excuse to get out of it.
Well, I'm sure she'd rather have a happy home like she had a few months ago.
Yeah.
It was ripped to shreds because her husband couldn't keep it in his proverbial pants.
Right.
I love proverbial pants. You ever tried those on, Terry?
No, I have not.
Oh, they
make
fit
my
very
butt
comfortably.
look a little big, though.
Yes, well, I mean, your butt is a little big. So, anyway,
That's true.
if it only makes it look a little big, that's quite the progress.
Maybe I'll buy
Anyhow,
some more today, then, maybe.
what else is going on, Terry? We got to clear a lot out of the way so we can play the game that is going to be sweeping the nation, capturing the hearts of America by the end of the morning. There's no doubt about that, Terry. Terry, when you hear the game we have prepared this morning, in an effort to give away not 1 but 2 trips to see the Niners and the Seahawks this Sunday, not 6 Sundays from now, not 3 weeks from Friday. No, this Sunday.
Yes.
The immediate gratification.
Woo! Love that.
And it'll be even more so when you hear the rules and the stipulations of this morning's game. It's such unbelievable little developments that'll transpire this morning, Terry, that I can't even leak to you what's going to be going on, because I want it to be just the utmost of surprises here in the big studio, Terry. So why don't you get some news items out of the way so we can clear our plate.
Okay.
And get the couples down here. They're very committed couples, Terry. They're very happy couples, from what I understand, coming down this morning. Okay. I'm hoping to have around 5 or 6 couples, maybe 7, or else it's going to get chaotic.
All righty.
As it tends to get on a given morning.
Yeah. tends to get
I
that
hope
way.
I don't have less than 5.
Uh-oh.
Now, as you know, Terry, well, I said I'd let you clear some of your stuff, so
Okay.
tell me what you have.
Well, the question this morning is, has Dave Chappelle disappeared again?
Again?
Again, that's
Missing
right.
again.
Missing again. Apparently, he was scheduled to perform at the Las Vegas Comedy Festival at Caesar's Palace, which is tomorrow night.
Yeah, and Reese was supposed to be there, but she said, screw Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, she did. However, he did cancel his appearance and gave no explanation.
Mm-hmm.
So
and no one knows
nobody
where he
knows
is.
where he's at. Nobody, he just,
See,
one of those.
here's the beauty of Dave Chappelle, Terry. He's a married man with children.
Yes, he is.
And he has made it such. He's going to be the envy of a lot of guys out there, whether they want to admit it or not. Here's a man who's got responsibilities and commitments to his wife and his kids, and he's made a situation for himself where he can just leave for months at a time.
Yeah.
And then his wife was on Oprah, from what I understand, telling Oprah how she forgives him, she understands what's going on in his mind, and if he needed to just pack up without any warning and leave for South Africa and spend 6 months there, oh, that's more than okay, and she's welcoming him back with open arms.
Right.
Are you kidding me? If I packed up and left for Spain for 6 months without telling anyone, when I got home, the locks would be changed, and my wife would say, F you, you dick!
That's what you get.
Now he's able to disappear again.
Mm-hmm.
He's made it such that even though he's got a wife, he's got children, I'm not feeling it this month. I feel like going somewhere. I feel like just picking my ass up, getting on a plane, and going wherever.
Right.
And forgetting about all my responsibilities, all my commitments to the world.
Pretty much.
And I will come back when I feel ready, and that's that.
Yeah. Trying to get his head on straight there.
Tell me, Terry, that there aren't millions of guys out there that got to envy Dave Chappelle for his brilliance of how he's been able to work himself into that kind of situation. Do you agree with me that there are millions of guys feel that way?
Actually, no, I think there is just him. I think
You
there's...
don't want to think that it's more than him, Terry. You don't
No,
want to
I
think that other guys feel like, wow, that'd be kind of cool. Just pack up, have no need to call anyone, and know that when I come home, when I feel ready to come home, whenever I'm ready to come home, I can just pick up where I left off with. And Dave Chappelle, I'm sure at some point when he was in Africa, said, well, I miss my wife now. I miss my family. I want to go home.
Well, and I'm sure it does sound, it sounds all neat and cool and wow, everybody should envy that. All the guys would envy that. But I really think, I think a lot of guys are going, there is something seriously wrong with him.
Well, Terry, it sounds, let me correct you where you went wrong. You were right when you said to a lot of guys out there, it sounds neat and cool. And the reason it sounds neat and cool to a lot of guys out there is because it is neat and cool. I can't believe I'm saying the word neat. It is neat and cool. Man, it's just like stopping time.
But
the key is that his wife was the most understanding person in the world. At least that's the way she portrayed herself on Oprah. She sounded genuine from what I heard. She sounded like she was not being forced to say these things or just talking herself into saying these things. She sounded like she meant it. He just needed his time, and I love him, and I love him more than ever. Wow, that's a woman.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, second time she may not be as forgiving.
Yeah.
Well, don't be so sure. He's pretty confident that he could disappear again.
But you have to admit there's something kind of wrong with being able to just to throw aside any and all commitment.
I don't feel like being a husband for the winter season. I'm going to go to Istanbul.
Just
beautiful this time of year.
Yeah,
interesting place.
Well, wherever. He just gets on a plane, goes wherever, and when he decides he misses the family life, comes back and he joins back in like he didn't miss a step.
Oh, it's been 10 years.
Beautiful!
Still waiting to miss him.
Not every guy can do that because a lot of guys, Terry, feel this need to be more responsible than perhaps he's being to his children and his wife.
Right.
But the fact that he's able to not feel that way is, in a lot of guys' minds, I'm sure, a beautiful thing.
Again,
and the fact that he comes home and the key works. He sticks the key in the lock and it turns. And his bank accounts are pretty much just where he left them. She didn't feel like she needed to go on some evil shopping spree to get even with him.
You couldn't do it for 6 months?
I'm not saying I could do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying a lot of men out there would probably envy that situation.
Would love to be able to afford that situation.
Because I not only have responsibilities to my family, Terry,
right,
but I have responsibilities to millions and millions of listeners.
Well, and he did too at one point.
In fact, he didn't give a crap.
Right.
He said, 50 million, screw it.
Right.
There's a lot of beauty in that. Packed up and left.
Mm-hmm.
I have responsibilities to Jennifer and San Bruno, Terry.
I know.
Who is she going to call for 4 hours a morning?
I don't know.
You bring her with you.
Yeah.
A lot of guys feel like, wow, I have a lot of responsibilities. Dave Chappelle gets on a plane. Scott!
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I told you, one of the reasons I can't do it is because you damn well be sure that if I did it and came home, there'd be chaos. I wouldn't just come home to, jumping right back into step where I left off.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure that he and his
My
wife
wife's ready to change the locks anyway.
You never know when you go home, do you?
Yeah, every time I leave the house to get the mail, I'm afraid I'm going to come back and the locks will be changed.
So how long will it take you to fix all these, change all these? Oh, we pulled out. Never mind. I'll call you later.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really as cool or... I don't even think for him it's as calming and...
It's calming, Terry.
I think that he's really got some mental anguish. Demons within himself that he's fighting with.
Nothing. He's got a great life. Every guy should have such a life that he can just pack up, forget everything that he's ever known, and just walk the earth as he's doing, and then come back whenever he's good and ready.
To me, that's just like a sign that he's like really lost and doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Well, he's finding himself quick. No. And forget about just men wanting this situation. How many ladies? Of course, ladies would be even less apt to do it because they have the more true sense of responsibility to their kids. But how many ladies would love to just jump on a plane, forget anyone they've ever known, and just go to a faraway land and not have to worry about anything and just come back when they're ready, like as if nothing happened?
I don't think if a woman did that, she'd ever come back. She'd just start all over and say,
no, at some point, you get the feeling you want to come back, like Dave Chappelle did, Terry. And now you say he may be missing again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this place sucks. I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of lonely and depressing.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. I see him kind of, really going through a depressed little state.
What is one person's lonely and depressing moment is another person's fun and exciting thrill ride.
Like euphoria.
Jeez.
Well, because he doesn't want to hang out with his wife. He's sick in the head, Terry.
Well, it's not even just that.
Sick.
No,
leaving the responsibility of his family
his
and
whole family and his kids, and being able to disconnect. I think that he is seriously going through some inner turmoil that he just
got some major mental issues in your mind. Is that right?
You can't emotional.
You can't just understand. You can't understand the concept of someone you've never felt the need. Man, I just wish I could get away and not have to worry about anything. You've never felt it.
I can understand. Yes, I have. I'm not going to deny that. But the thing is it's only for like a couple of hours, or just give me my space for an hour or so, or just give me my time.
Well,
and
one man's
for
hours,
whatever
another man's 6
reason,
months.
It's and it's not to some foreign land where
Carrie in Rainier Valley wishes she could just pick up and leave and then come back whenever she's good and ready, as if nothing ever happened.
Yes.
It's like basically if you had the ability to snap and have the world freeze and just a couple of people that you want to be moving for the right reasons, and then all of a sudden you snap again and everything starts up again.
But it's not freezing.
Yeah.
I understand it's not freezing, Stephen. Thank you for pointing that out.
Well, because your kids are growing up and you're missing all of those great things.
Too judgmental. I think that we all...
Well, Terry loves to play the goody two-shoes on the radio. That's what she loves doing. But
no, I think it's reality. I think it's reality. I'm jealous of him. I mean, to be able to have that situation, if I could leave for 6 months, and have my husband take care of stuff and come back refreshed and renewed, and and he had a lot of pressure on him, and I'm jealous of him, and more power to him and his wife.
And you get to go wherever the hell you want because you have the money to do so. I mean, that's a beautiful thing.
But he even said that. I saw him on Oprah when he was talking about it. And he even said that he mentally, and he was just drained, and he was going through some times, and so he admits.
And everyone feels that way.
But he admits it, and it wasn't a really, oh, great, I'm so happy to be away and be able to, let go all my responsibilities.
Are you kidding?
He was mentally.
Let's be honest.
Having a difficult time.
You know how many women he knocked the bottom out of over in Africa? I'm sure tons.
But isn't that great that his wife was able to support that? I mean, more marriages were like that.
Beyond great. She is a beautiful woman. A little dumb, but beautiful.
No.
Why is she dumb? According to this lady, she's not dumb.
Because
their marriage is probably stronger because of it. If
my wife leaves me for an hour, she's done.
Well, I mean that's nice.
Well, that's you, T-Man. Yes. You're no Dave Chappelle.
So, I can only wish. Anyhow.
Because he's a black man too. That's the difference there too.
What does that have to do with it?
Yeah.
I'll root with Terry on the Batman only
All right.
thing.
I understand. All right.
A little flip-floppy.
Mm-hmm.
First I'm judgmental, but now she's going to jump on my bandwagon with
Right.
the black man.
Because let me just put it this way.
What?
Do you think if Dave Chappelle's wife said to him, yeah, now it's my turn. I want to leave for 6 months.
Oh, gosh,
You
she's
can't-
not going anywhere.
You take care of stuff. Think he's handling that?
No.
You think he's telling her, okay, fine, yeah, you deserve this? I don't think so.
No.
Hey, honey, what's for dinner for the next 6 months?
I know. Plan out my whole wardrobe and
as
my
long
schedule.
as you lay out my clothes the next 6 months and make dinners and somehow arrange for them to be hot every night.
Right. I know.
What's good for the goose, not exactly good for the gander in that situation. I can pretty much guarantee you he's not giving her the 6-month pass to go wherever she wants and come back as if nothing ever happened. So it don't work both ways, which is why, that's the only reason why I say that makes her a little dumb. The fact that she welcomed him home with open arms saying, oh, I understand you, I understand. And yeah, I understand that he was of the high creative little situation there where you could easily get burned out. But now he's doing it again? She got to take him back again.
Oh, yeah. Till death do them part.
And it's a beautiful thing. If you can arrange that for yourself in this world of ours. You only live once, as far as we know. And if you can live it to the fullest, and that sounds like living it to the fullest to me, snapping and having the world stop, basically.
All right, I'm out of here. Be in Maui. See ya.
Oh, see you in about 6 months or whenever I feel right. Kids won't grow that much in that time.
Oh, no.
Feel like I never left. Rob wants to call up and talk about how he did exactly the same thing. For some reason, it doesn't seem to carry the same weight with some listener out there.
It's not like you're throwing away $50 million there.
Right. Go ahead, Rob. Tell us about your story.
Oh, man. How's it going, T-Man?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
What can we do for you?
No, I'm just saying I went in the Navy. I came back and my wife was cool with it.
That's a whole different ballgame, dude.
Yeah, that's not exactly ducking your responsibilities. That's being as responsible as it gets these days.
Hell of a vacation there in Iraq.
Yeah.
I know.
I just recently called my travel agent, but they're all booked up. So I'll have to wait my turn.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not exactly the same, Rob. But nice try.
Yeah, good effort.
Trinity? What do you got?
Hello?
Yes, Trinity.
Yeah, I have to finish making this coffee real quick, so let me just give this coffee to my customer here.
Oh, I love a little barista calling in, Terry. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Mm.
So here's your Vente double power wet.
Taking care of her customers, Terry.
It's $3.59.
Yeah, looks like
$3.59, not bad for.
looks like a double tall to me too, there, Trinity. Can you handle it?
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Okay, so.
What are you wearing there at the old barista little shack?
Oh, you know, I have to wear something cute so I get good tips and everything.
I understand how it works, baby. Me too. I have the same kind of situation in my business.
Oh, yeah, you're just...
Okay, so I have a couple of things I have to say about Dave Chappelle.
All right.
Okay, so first thing is like, it kind of reminds me about Forrest Gump because...
Dave Chappelle reminds her of Forrest Gump, Terry.
He just keeps...
No, because he's just going to run. He's like, I have to run, right? And he's just going to run. Because he's like a genius, but nobody recognizes it.
You see, when you establish yourself as a genius, you're able to get away with this stuff. See, I'm getting close, Terry, to convincing everyone I'm a genius,
Okay.
and then I can do this.
All right.
And my wife will go on Oprah telling her how she understands me and loves me more than ever, right?
Oh,
no.
I love her more than ever, Oprah.
That's why I changed the locks and... Yeah.
Trinity, you never told us exactly what you're wearing. I need to know. She's got another customer now.
Yeah, she does.
This is what you got to deal with when you take a call from
I
a
have
barista.
a tall, non-fat cappuccino.
Oh, well, I wish that was the truth.
Okay, but anyway, and then the other thing
Yeah, grind it, baby.
is that... Okay,
What are you wearing, Trinity? What do you got on?
No, so I have one of those little tube tops on.
Really?
And then I have a little sweater over it with these cute jeans and my boots.
Put a sweater.
Sweater.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, you have a sweater on.
It's a little chilly outside.
I've got lacy panties on, but pants over them.
If someone says what I am, asked me what I'm wearing this morning, Terry, which I've always been waiting for that moment, I wouldn't say I have a tank top on. Even technically, I have I have one on underneath my blouse.
Yeah.
Yes, Trinity, go ahead.
Hold on, I have to finish speaking this drink now.
All right, you know what? We'll talk to you another time.
No.
When you're
You
not
have to
as
hear this.
busy.
Though. Let me tell you this though, real quick.
Oh.
It's a true black man that can put his woman in check like that, so that when he comes home, everything said, she's not complaining. I hear what you guys said about that, and I completely agree.
Wow, huh? All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoa.
She has absolute admiration for Dave Chappelle for running stuff that way.
Yeah.
She's looking for a Dave Chappelle of her own that'll go away for 6 months and then come back to be loved even more by Trinity.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, a bill must be pulled at this time. Where's Pasty? He's downstairs greeting guests.
Oh,
Terry,
yeah.
guests are filing in.
Woohoo!
Couples, committed couples who don't allow the other party to leave and float around the earth for 6 months at a time.
Gotta go.
They are filing in to the station, trying to win themselves an all-expense-paid trip to see the Niners and the Seahawks this Sunday. An all-important NFC West clash of the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's about as tight as it's going to get in the NFC West. Hotel, airfare, all paid for. Limo rides.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't the car?
To and from the airport, everything has been taken care of. Now all that's left, all that remains, is them earning these fine getaways, Terry. Not one, but two.
Whoa.
And when I get back, I also have to pull a bill from the hopper. I don't see the hopper here in the studio.
Okay.
Who's got the hopper?
It's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not tainted.
It went away for 6 months. It needed a break.
The T-Man Show.
Oh, those guys are fast!
Walmart had to track down lots of T-shirts across the country and pull them from the shelves. A shopper in Maryland complained about a skull and crossbones image on the shirt.
Oh, no biggie.
Apparently, the customer said it was identical to...
Just an oversight. Sure, it's a bestseller at Walmart.
Across the country and pulled them from the shelves.
Yes.
A shopper in Maryland complained about a skull and crossbones image on the shirt.
Right.
Apparently, the customer said it was identical to a Nazi SS emblem from World War II.
Oh, yeah, even better. Definitely a bestseller at Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart says it's now reviewing the way it screens products before they are put on sale.
Right. It's an oversight.
Right.
We didn't notice.
Well, only a former Nazi would know what it looks like.
Oh. God. And they were lining up around the block for him.
Yeah, I got that ship at my house.
At Walmart.
The emblem on it.
Hey, that's the last extra large. I need that one.
And I'm going to need a shotgun while we're there.
Right.
How much are those?
And ammo's on sale from what I got in my brochure here.
Yes.
You call it a flyer, I call it a brochure. Here we go. Terry.
Yes.
The hopper has been rolled in. I pulled a name out of the old hopper there. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are the following person, you have 30 minutes to call back and get your bill paid. We are talking to Marcia Guevara. Guevara. Guevara?
Okay.
Marcia Guevara?
Sure.
Marcia Guevara has a Wells Fargo credit card bill here that needs paying, Terry.
Oh, yeah?
Marcia Guevara is from Newman Drive in San Francisco.
Okay.
Marcia Guevara has 30 minutes. We'll give her until 8 o'clock on the dot.
Wow, just 2 bonus minutes today, Marcia. Call back.
Whatever.
I do dislike you more and more every day. It's weird.
If
I love it.
I'm maxed out. If she calls back by 8 o'clock,
all right,
we will pay all of her Wells Fargo credit card bill. Oh, we have some itemized purchases here, Terry.
Woo-hoo! Love it.
On October 7th, Marcia Guevara went to Hot Topic in Daly City, Terry.
Oh, yeah?
And she bought so many items that she left with shopping bags full of stuff equaling a total amount of $11.34.
Wow.
What the hell you get at any department store? What is Hot Topic? Little store in the mall, right?
Yeah.
And you can get a wallet. What can you get for
a wallet? You could probably get
Guns N' Roses t-shirt.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses t-shirt.
$11.34 you spent at Hot Topic. And then on the same day, on October 7th, you went to Doom It Shoes in Daly City. Doom It? You ever heard of Doom It Shoes?
No, I have not.
From there, she went to the Guest store and spent $51.13.
Wow, for a belt?
Wow, she was on a shopping spree that day, Terry, because when she was done at the Guest store, she went to Victoria's Secret.
Woo! Shit, Secret.
and she spent $27.06.
Maybe some body lotion.
Sounds good to me.
You know, with the glitter in it.
From all the body lotion she bought and all the wallets she was buying, Terry, and all the Doom It shoes she could handle, she went from there to Safeway.
Wow.
And bought groceries in the amount of $62.97.
Wow. She's making a nice dinner for somebody.
And with a few extra dollars for Pop-Tarts.
Right.
Got my new undies on.
Oh, I guess she didn't need Pop-Tarts there because from there she went to Bowden Bakery.
Oh, boy.
And she bought something for $14.40.
Dessert. Can't have dinner without dessert.
That's right.
Have dessert. Oh, that's all in one day.
God, that's
all on October 7th. Then on October 12th, Terry, when she had come down from the high of the Bowden Bakery goods and the Victoria's Secret lingerie and the dinner she had prepared and the Doom It shoes she was wearing.
Oh, yeah.
She went to Akaji restaurant in San Bruno.
Okay.
Akaji. I don't know how to pronounce it, but she went there and she spent $19.
Hey, all right.
Eating by herself.
Oh, boy. Sushi's expensive.
Well, maybe she had a light lunch for two.
Maybe.
Who knows? And, of course, you work up an appetite at Akaji restaurant in San Bruno, and you have to head over to Staples.
Oh.
Which she did on October 12th, and she spent $53.03.
That was easy.
She made a payment last month of $88.40.
Oh, good.
But not really getting down the total here.
That just take care of the interest there?
And we'll pay every bit of this Wells Fargo credit card bill, and that's all the purchases you made for the month, by the way, Terry.
Wow.
She just had 2 days where she went a little bit deep in her purchases.
Yeah. A little crazy.
Didn't want to spread it out through the month. 2 days. Didn't have the cash. And she charged up a storm. Well, you don't have to worry about paying for the storm that you charged up there. Marcia. Not many Marcias out there these days, Terry.
No, there are not.
But Marcia Guevara will pay all of the bill if you call back by, 8 o'clock.
You said 8, yeah.
1-866-663-T-Man. Of course, there's not a phone line for Marcia to use now because everyone's waiting to discuss things of the morning, Terry. We are just moments away from getting underway with a game that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, believe me when I tell you, it's sweeping the nation. It's capturing the hearts of America.
And it's called?
I don't want to give you the real title, Terry.
Oh.
I'm giving you
I thought that was the real title.
No.
It was just the working title.
I'm giving you a working title. It also, gives you a little bit of the essence of the game, but doesn't really blast as far as the concept of the game full board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The working title, and all I'll tell you right now, is... How far will you go to get to San Francisco?
Woo!
Now, the things that'll be transpiring here in this building, the things that'll happen here in this studio and the surrounding areas, Terry, is gonna blow your mind, amongst other things. And the question, yes, will be answered. How far will you go to get to San Francisco? Wow. These are married couples. These are very committed couples. These are serious boyfriends. These are serious girlfriends of our world, Terry, that are coming down here. They're assembling couple by couple, hoping that they'll be the ones that by the end of the day win a trip to see the Niners and the Seahawks. Candlestick Park, or better known now as Monster Park. Whatever they want to call it, it's fine with me. As long as they play football on Sunday, which they will. Now, the question is, will these couples be there? 2 of them will. Not 1. We have 2 trips that must be given away by the end of today, Terry.
All right.
Now, there's a possibility that the game that I'm going to present to these couples, Terry, is going to be so rigorous, so concerning, so mind-consuming, so warped as far as their just perception of reality that they won't be able to win anything. None of them. And then what do I do? Maybe this game is so damn twisted that I've outsmarted myself as far as trying to give away trips this morning, Terry.
Dang it. That happens.
That could happen. I don't know what's going to happen this morning. That's why this is as fun for me as it is for anyone, Terry. I know what's about to happen as far as the concept of the game. You don't.
No,
and yet
I know.
I'm as interested in finding out what the hell is going to happen as much as anyone. Because as I said, in the mid-flight of this game, it may come to pass where we realize nobody can win this game.
Wow.
Nobody's willing to do what it takes to go to the Niners in Seattle, all expenses paid. Not a one couple can get it done, Terry. That's possible.
So then we just draw straws? What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, she wrote it. That's the game.
Justin in Vacaville, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Pretty good. How about yourself, T-Man?
Good. Turn down your radio, sir.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
That's all right. I'm going to try to get in a few calls this morning before we get started, Terry.
Okay, all right.
Because once we start the game, it's going to need absolute, complete, utter focus and concentration upon it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
We won't be able to be distracted. We won't be able to be thinking about anything else but the game. The game, Terry.
The game.
Yes. The game that everyone's going to be playing at home tonight.
All right.
Yes, Justin, go ahead.
I was wondering about Dave Chappelle, you know. When he takes off, do you think he goes by himself or
Well,
takes somebody with him?
if you're just tuning in, Terry has reported this morning that there's a very strong possibility that Dave Chappelle is once again missing. Dave Chappelle has once again decided to just fly the coop and not say a word to anyone. Last time around, Dave Chappelle just basically, without warning a soul, just showed up in Africa. No one knew where he was for the first couple of months. Even his wife wasn't aware of his whereabouts. Is that a beautiful thing? She just got a phone call. She just got a jingle on the telephone, and all he said was, "I'm doing fine, click."
I'm doing fine,
This is the second time he's done that, right?
Second time. If it's true that he's gone into hiding, so to speak, he's gone AWOL, it would be the second time. The first time lasted about 6 months.
And his wife's like, you know, all hunky-dory about it, right?
The first time, you're asking if he took, like, his buddies. I don't think so. I think he just went by himself. But the beauty of it, the beauty of the disappearing act that Dave Chappelle took, that he pulled there, Terry, the beauty of it was that nobody knows what happened when he went astray.
Sure.
He may have taken all his buddies, may have taken none of them. That was up for him to decide, and no one was going to know a damn thing. Was he screwing every woman he came across? Was he screwing nobody? Nobody knows. His wife doesn't even know. All we know is that she took him back with open arms, Terry.
But you know what? I saw, like I said, I saw him on Oprah when he was talking about this. And initially, he even admitted that when he called his wife from South Africa, she was hot. She was not happy. She was like, what the heck?
And what did it mean?
What the heck? But
when he one day showed up at the doorstep again, trying to pick up on where things were left off, she said, "Yes, I love you now more than ever.
Well, yeah.
Come in the home and be the man that you always were, and then some." She just welcomed him back with open arms. Is that unbelievable?
It is, but I bet it won't happen again.
Oh, don't be so sure.
Oh, no. I bet it will not happen again if that's the case.
So if he, in your estimations, if he pulls this same thing or something similar that he did last time,
right?
Like I said, if I do it once, the doors are locked, the locks are changed. You're saying she does that this time?
Yeah. She's like, okay, I gave you the first time.
Let me think about that for a second, if that's... But nah, she's taking him back, loving him more than even ever before.
I know.
Oh, you needed this. Yes, I understand.
There's no pressure for him anymore. The excuse of, that pressure and da-da-da-da, that's all gone. There's no pressure for you
anymore. There's a lot of pressure that a $50 million contract comes with, as we all know, Terry.
Right, right. Yeah, but that's not the issue anymore. So there's no reason for you to freak out and disappear.
Tons of pressure to have a guaranteed $50 million contract. You just have to pack up and leave and not tell a soul and just do what you want for 6 months and forget the fact that you have kids at home and a wife. Of course, everyone can relate. And, it's a beautiful thing that Dave Chappelle has carved out for himself.
Not going to happen again.
The phone may be ringing right now at the Chappelle home. Honey, I'm alive. Click. Is that beautiful?
And she is, honey, that's nice. Let's go, kids. We're out.
And then the phone rings again. And by the way, you're going to love me more than ever when I get home. Click.
The number has been changed.
And the phone rings again. And don't bother looking for me. Click. And then the phone rings again. But I still love you. Click.
Well, you'll get to meet Oprah again. That's cool.
The wife gets to meet Oprah again, yes.
Oh, well, the number has been changed. So is her address and the locks.
Nope.
Yep.
because she's never going to find anyone better than Dave Chappelle, Terry. Where do you go from being married to Dave Chappelle?
I mean, granted, I don't know.
Where do you go? There's nowhere to go.
He's a flight risk, and I don't think I want to live like that.
He comes home. He loves his family.
One of these days, he just may never come home.
No,
So why take that risk?
That's not the way it is. You just want to burn off some steam, and then you realize that you miss your family, you miss your wife, you miss your kids, and you go home.
Just go
Very
home.
responsible.
Better than blowing off steam on them.
Yeah, you're supportive of it,
No,
Steven?
not at all. I'm just...
He's jealous.
No.
You don't think Steven would like to just pack up, tell no one, and go to Prague?
Go to Prague. I couldn't do it.
Prague.
No one knows I'm gay here.
Perfect. Wow. For whatever his reasons,
It'd be so
Hopscotch,
fun
yes.
to go around and be gay everywhere.
Wow.
Just since I can't do it here.
Bossy in Seattle, hello.
Hey, T-Man.
How
Hey,
are you?
everybody.
What's up?
Man, I'm just saying, if I was Dave Chappelle's wife or whatever, he could leave for 6 to 8 months. Just leave me like he did with the ATM, maybe a blank check. I wouldn't clean him out or anything. But as long as he came back with those big black man lips and wore some dental dam and wore something over his magic stick, then, you know, and he could pull my hair, slap my ass.
Oh, jeez.
whatever.
Whoa, bossy.
You know,
But
he
you,
could, yeah.
but you did insist that when he comes home he wears condoms because you realize he's picking up some
dental
oogies from
dam,
all over the world.
That's a great
That's right,
marriage.
you never
Honey, I
know.
love you, but wear a condom because I don't want to.
Exactly.
So you're doubting how
Well,
great...
Because I'd want some time alone myself.
You're not feeling as though
Please
that's a
leave the
great
country.
marriage, then. Is that what you're getting
you
at, Jay?
think?
Oh.
But you're not getting time alone. You're getting time
With the kids.
and taking care of all
I
of
think
this
about
stuff.
it every once
Yeah,
in a while.
you're responsible to keep everything in order while he's gone, by the way.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind keeping stuff in order because
It's not a vacation for you. You may be missing that. It's the opposite of a vacation for you. Everything's on you.
It's okay. I can deal with the pressure as long as I have the finances to back me up so I can get some support elsewhere.
It's all about
You know,
money to
yeah.
Bossy.
It is.
And I would like her MySpace. Hang on there, Bossy. Yeah. Sounds pretty hot.
She brought all the boys to the yard. Finally wanted to meet her. It's great.
Thomas and Vallejo, hello. Thomas.
Thomas is at work.
Thomas, are you there?
Hello?
Yes.
How you doing?
What's up?
I'm willing to do anything for San Francisco 49er tickets.
Well, Thomas, you'll be in luck a little bit later this morning, perhaps, because we do have, as I've said, Terry, of large numbers of pairs of tickets for this game.
I know. There's a T-Man section.
And not right now, Thomas, but
I heard you say you need a couple or whatever.
Yeah, well, I have my couples. They're assembling outside. I can't wait to see them, Terry.
Oh, I know.
I can't wait to see them now, and then I can't wait to see them by the end of this show. I can't wait to see their faces now, and then I can't wait to see their faces at the end of this program, Terry.
Okay.
I can't wait to see their faces now, and then I can't wait to see their faces at the end of... How far will you go to get to San Francisco?
Mm-hmm.
See, once they all get here, Terry,
Yeah?
and I know they're not a flight risk, then I can explain the rules of the game to you.
Okay.
And we'll see if you think it's going to be as fascinating a study of human behavior as I do.
All right.
I love studying the human mind, Terry.
Yep.
And...
You do so well.
I don't even know what we're talking about. But... as far as giving out tickets to this game in the T-Man section of the Niners-Seahawks Sunday football contest, I will be doing that for those in the Bay Area in less than an hour.
All right.
So, Thomas, maybe you'll be able to get through, but highly doubtful. Anyhow, we are only seconds away. Can you find out from Paisley how many couples are here? Huh?
Yeah.
You're going to be a big part of this morning, by the way, Van the Pooh. He's going to be one of our correspondents with one or two of the couples out there. Are you aware of that, Van the Pooh?
I wasn't, but now I am.
Now you are.
Yeah.
You're going to be a vital cog in the wheel this morning, buddy. Not that you aren't every morning.
Wow, he's a cog?
Yes.
I love it.
It's a big wheel that is going to be spinning all morning long, Terry, and it needs to have fluid motion, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I still, again, don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but that's the truth, though. All right?
Good-looking little cog there.
I can't play. How far will you go to get to San Francisco without you, Vinny the Pooh?
Well, thank you.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. We didn't even know what's involved.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, That's kind of scary. He's all for it and has no clue.
Well, all the couples outside are all for it, Terry.
No, I understand that, but...
And they know the reality of this game. The reality is that by the end of the show, somehow, some way, I have to give away 2 trips to see the Niners and the Seahawks.
Right.
In San Francisco.
Right. Got it.
Hotel.
Woo.
Airfare. Everything paid.
Can't get any better than that.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Except for not paying for hookers, right? That's...
Pasty?
Yes, sir.
What do we got outside?
Couples are here.
All of them?
A majority of them.
How many do we have? I need at least 5.
We've got 4 right now. We got one on her way into the city, and then another one a little farther down south that, I don't know.
Well, I'd like to have more than 5. I need a minimum of 5.
We'll have 5 here, no problem.
Now.
When you say she's on her way, does that mean she's with somebody else? Or
Yes.
Okay.
She's probably the one driving, right?
She is the one driving.
That's why they're late.
Oh, jeez.
So what are we going to do here? You're shaking. You all right?
I'm okay.
All right. Well, this... All right. I don't know. I'm asking you a question. What we're going to do here?
About...
Well, you have to wait for the 5th couple,
I can't
right?
play this with 5, Terry.
Okay, well then...
Matter of fact, it may be better with 5 than it is with 7 or 8, but I'd like to have more than 5.
So 6.
You got anything to say besides the heavy breathing?
We'll have 6 here in a little bit.
I can't wait that much longer. I got things to do.
I understand.
So what can I expect?
I don't know what else I can say.
Pull a couple off the street.
If I have 6, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I just need 6 now. I'm ready to start playing.
Oh. Well, hurry up.
Now.
Pasty and Vinny, they're a couple. How far will you go?
I told you you're going to be a big cog in the wheel.
Oh, yeah. Hey, boss, pretty good.
How far is the 5th couple away? Because once the 5th couple gets here, if the 6th couple isn't here, then they're out. They better start speeding or whatever it takes.
I talked to the 5th couple 17 minutes ago, and they were passing the Northgate area.
All right.
17 minutes ago.
It's very precise.
Got the stopwatch on them.
Yeah.
You're at a 4-4. Pretty good.
All right. Well, hopefully when I get back, Terry, the game begins.
Okay.
The game begins somehow, some way. Whether Pasty and Vinny the Pooh become a couple, the most romantic ever involved in the history of the world of couples, or whatever it takes.
All right.
Tear him a new one.
This game gets underway, and the rules explained.
The T-Man Show.
Hey, does this suit make me look fat? No. Your face does.
Our couples are outside.
Woohoo!
They're very committed. They're very loyal, Terry. They're very in love. Some are married. Some are in serious relationships. And I think we are just about ready to play our game. They're right outside the door. Yes, they are, Terry.
Yeah?
Actually, the 5th couple is just arriving. I'm fine. I don't need the 6th or 7th couple that's on their way. They're out. She's telling me one couple's been driving for 2.5 hours. I don't know how you can drive 2.5 hours anywhere. They're out.
Oh, no.
They should have left 3 hours early, apparently.
Oh.
They can turn around. The one that's just about at the building, they can be in if they make it in the next 5-10 minutes.
Make a mad dash. Hurry.
But they better make it quick, because I want to explain the real rules of the game to you right now, Terry. But I want to make sure the couples can't hear.
Oh, okay.
And I want to surprise them with the situation. The situation, Terry, that's going to transpire as we test the human mind, as we dissect what goes on in the human brain. When faced with the prospect of getting an unbelievable getaway, for every couple can use something like that, but also realizing that you're being pushed to the brink of what you're capable of as a person, as far as your dignity. Perhaps you may factor in the level of dignity you may have, Terry. It's not necessarily about that per se. It's not necessarily about any one thing.
Can I make
But it's still going to be research and a study of the human psyche.
Okay.
What the hell's going on out there?
Vinny's
World
tripping
War
over
III.
himself. Can I make a guess as to what?
I'm not asking you to guess.
Oh.
Maybe at some point I will ask you to guess. You want to guess as to what's going to happen? You already have your guesses of what I'm going to do with those couples out there? All right, what am I going to do with those couples out there, Terry? What's your guess?
It's going to be a big orgy.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what it's going to be.
Where were you when we needed you in our creative meetings, Terry?
Well, you kicked me out.
Are you kidding, Terry? You think I'm such a dirty little... Are you thinking I'm so sleazy that I'm so vile and disgusting I'm just going to have some big orgy in here? Where does a big orgy get us? How is that a study of the human mind, Terry? Oh, I resent your comments. Thinking I'm so lowlife like that. They're going to bring in a bunch of happy couples and just have a big oiled-up orgy in here.
Free-for-all.
No, that's not a test of the human psyche. That's not a game sweeping the nation. That's not... capture the hearts of America. That's not what's going to have everyone listening to this program calling up, hoping for the board version, the home version of the game at the end of the show, Terry.
Okay.
No, I told you already that the title, the working title of this game for the morning is How Far Will You Go to Get to San Francisco? That's not the real concept of the game. That's not the real title of the game, Terry.
Okay, what's the real title?
I'm not ready to tell you just yet.
Oh.
I went for the wait for that fifth couple to get in the building. And in the time we have, between the time I explain the rules to you and I want to meet these couples, by the way. Get them ready to come in and introduce themselves. I want to give away a pair of tickets just for those in the Bay Area.
Okay.
I want to give away a pair of tickets for the Niners Seahawk game in the T-Hawk in the T-Man section right now for this Sunday. 1-866-663-T-Man. First caller gets to go to the game. And as you know, as I've mentioned many times, yesterday's the day to give trips away to go to the Bay when the Seahawks play the Niners in Seattle, Terry. The situation reverses itself. So I hope everyone in the Bay listens very closely to what is about to transpire this morning, because you may be playing the very same game. We never play a game twice. Maybe we do.
No kidding.
You may be put to the same tests when we're down in the Bay and giving away similar trips, Terry. Because as you know, this show is always on the move, always on the go. Where are we in a given week? Who the hell knows? But games must be played. Why is Winnie the Pooh back there answering the questions that I asked? They're all rhetorical questions.
Oh.
We'll tell you what rhetorical means during the break.
1-866-663-T-Man. Let's meet. Actually, no, let me tell you what's going to happen. I don't know what to do now.
Let's meet the couples, and just to make sure.
Meet the couples. All right, let me... Yeah, let's meet the couples first.
Yeah, before you tell me. Because
and then I'm going to get a winner for the tickets for the game for those listening in the Bay. Let me meet the couples first. Pacey, let's bring the couples one by one. Let's see who we have out there. And we only have 4 couples right now.
Okay, well...
There's still a few couples driving down. As far as I'm concerned, if they're not here in the next 5 minutes, they're out.
All righty then.
But what's also going to happen is because the couples have been whittled down, I wanted about 6 or 7 couples. I have 4 or 5. I may only be able to give 1 trip to these couples, Terry.
Oh.
Because their odds have been increased because there's so few couples.
Right. Well, that means...
You understand?
I do. Yeah.
All right. Who do we got here?
Hey, how's it going, T-Man? Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Great
wow.
honor.
It's lovely meeting you, sir.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and this is my lovely woman, Chelsea. We've been together for
lovely woman.
6 sexy months, and man...
6 sexy months.
6 sexy months is not exactly the strongest commitment I've ever heard of. Have they been a real, unbelievable blow the doors off the world 6 kind of months, or what?
Oh, yeah. Tell her, ask her about it.
Tell her. That's one thing.
Please tell her how sexy it's been.
Yeah.
Ask her about it.
In his Freudian slip kind of way, he almost said, tell her about it, T-Man. Tell her how sexy I've been. She doesn't believe me. Your name again is what?
Joseph.
Joseph. And where are you from, or how old are you?
I'm 27.
27 years old, and your girlfriend there who hasn't said a word so far, how old are you?
23.
She has a big smile on her face, I'll tell you that.
She does, yes.
Smile. Maybe that's all we need to see. Maybe we don't have to ask her anything, Joseph. The big smile says it all of how
I can keep her happy.
Well, let's see if she agrees with that. Is he keeping you happy?
Yes, he is.
Is he everything you always dreamed of coming your way in this world?
Of course.
Of course. Just kind of moving away from the mic.
Joseph is everything you've ever searched for in the world.
Yes.
That's everything you've ever hoped for. When your mom tucked you in way back when and told you the story about Prince Charming, she was speaking about Joseph. You were just waiting to find him. Is that right?
Yes.
He is the man who's... All right, I think we got the point. Anyway.
So he's her future.
And you're very faithful to one another. Does that go without saying, or do you have an open relationship?
No, very faithful.
Very faithful. Good. I like a committed couple, especially for this game. I like a committed couple.
Oh, yeah.
And you, Joseph, you're not allowed to just go out there and screw whoever you want on a whim, right?
No, sir.
All right. Well, because you're a committed couple and you love this woman.
Oh, yeah. She's the best I've had.
Oh, wow.
Wow. He's had a share.
And her name again is?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. We have Joseph and Chelsea, a very happy couple, Terry. They found each other, the soulmates that they are.
That's wonderful.
Joseph and Chelsea, I wish you well in this game. And how bad? Because you have to want it bad in this game. Trust me, if you don't want it bad, you ain't getting anywhere. How bad do you want to see the Niners and the Seahawks this Sunday?
I'll do anything, T-Man. You ask me to do it, I'll take care of it.
Wow. I like that attitude. Let's find out. It'll be interesting to find out if that's actually the case, Terry.
He sounds like he's on a mission.
We will actually find out if that's the case.
Okay.
Remember those words that Joseph just said? I'll do anything, T-Man, whatever it takes. Remember those words, Chelsea. Terry's writing those words down right now.
I'll do anything, T-Man.
I'll do anything, T-Man, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I'll help you spell it.
Thanks.
Ready to
Well, it's been lovely meeting you two, and we wish you well in this competition, in this contest. Somebody's going to win this trip. It's with airfare, it's with hotel, it's with transportation to and from the airport. Everything has been taken care of for you. All that stands in your way now is you winning it. And it's in your hands, Joseph and Chelsea. It's in your... And they're holding hands, too, Terry.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, that's special.
That's so lovely.
That's couple number one. Let's do couple number two.
Woo!
You know, I'm starting to realize I'm not going to need more than... If he really believes that he'll do what it takes, Terry...
In fact, he said, I'll do anything, T-Man, whatever it takes, quote unquote.
If he really means that, then I'm not going to need 5 couples. I'm not going to need 6
they're
couples.
making out in the back.
They are?
They were.
All right, you can take it outside.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, no, leave them in here. Leave them in here. Let's be couple number 2 real quick.
Oh, couple number 2.
Couple number 2 is?
Danielle and Greg.
Danielle and Greg.
And we've been together for 4 years.
4 years.
Mm-hmm. Very committed, very in love, just don't like the paperwork.
You just don't like the paperwork. It's the only reason you have not gotten married. I'm assuming that's what you're alluding to. Is that right?
Yeah.
Who needs the paperwork of marriage?
Exactly.
So much filing you have to do.
Oh, so much filing.
They don't even know to file a cabinet. They can't get married.
Where am I going to put the certificate? What a pain in the ass.
I know, it's so heavy.
First, they bought a house together. 600 pages to sign.
You live together, is that right?
Yeah.
How old are you with the big gum-chewing mouth of yours there?
I'm 22.
22. And you've been together 5 years?
4. Oh, 5?
No, 4.
4 years. So, I mean, it's pretty safe to say that, at least as far as recent memories, this dude of yours is all you've ever known in the world.
Pretty much.
And you've been faithful to this man.
Uh-huh, very.
You've been committed.
Yes.
And the only thing that is separating you from a marriage is the paperwork.
And, yeah.
Well, I mean, geez, Vegas, a trip down there, boy. Ooh.
Okay. I'm hoping that you, like the first couple, are very interested in this trip. I mean, to such a degree that you are not here to lose in any game that we may be playing. You're here to win.
This is game day
This
right
is
now.
game day!
This is game day. It's going down
day. I'm going to put that down as her quote. This is game day.
This is game day. What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle's quote is, this is game day.
Got it.
So if she backs out, at any point in this game, yes, I'm going to offer the couples the willingness to back out at any time they want. But you remember that Danielle's
said,
quote
this is game day.
This is game day.
She was adamant about it.
She's got her game face on. And she doesn't even let her boyfriend talk.
I know. He's all in
She is the mouthpiece for the couple. He doesn't even stand close to the microphone.
No.
You want to say anything on your behalf as far as you and her as a couple? Is this game day? Do you agree? You have your Seahawks jersey on.
Back there.
He's got his.
Do all the talking.
He loves the hooded sweatshirts, jersey look, Terry. A lot of white guys do.
Oh, yeah. Smart look.
And how old is the boyfriend?
How old is the boyfriend?
23.
Do you want this trip? Do you want to see the Niners and the Seahawks this
game day.
weekend? It's game day.
Oh, they echo each other's.
Isn't that what you told me to say? Yeah, it's game day.
No, damn it, I told you to say it like this.
Okay. He didn't say it with the same authority,
No,
but
he
she
didn't.
obviously is the stronger of the two, at least outwardly, Terry.
Yeah. Okay.
And probably inwardly, too. All right. Very nice. Couple number 2. There they are.
Game day.
Game day, baby. Woo! Let's meet couple number 3.
All right.
Let me just ask one question of couple number 2, just for my own knowledge. Have you two been faithful? Did I ask that question to each other for the full 4 years, or has anyone ever had a moment where you had to apologize because you were filled with regret, but you had to do it?
I said yes, I've been faithful, but you need to ask him. I can't speak for him.
Well, you are committed to him, right? I mean, you are a couple of 4 years, right? You would think you would know everything there is to know, and you wouldn't have to ask him, but we will ask him anyway. Have you been faithful, sir?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's game day.
And it was game day, too, and I covered the spread. All right, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Took my wiener plus the points.
Yes.
Whoa.
Couple number 3, you are.
Leslie and DJ.
Leslie and DJ.
Yes.
The women always speak.
Yes, well, no need for DJs down here. We got plenty of them.
I know.
And Leslie, why don't you tell me how old you are and your little man there, too?
I'm 26 and he's 25.
You're taller than him.
You're little. That's nice.
How tall are you there, Leslie?
I'm 5'6".
You're 5'6", and he's what?
5'6".
Come on. No, let him. I want Leslie to say it. How tall is he, Leslie?
He's 5'6".
He's 5'6"?
I am wearing boots.
Whatever. Anyway, your boots are like 9-inch heels then. Anyhow.
Gene Simmons from Kiss?
Leslie, tell us about the two of you.
Well, I just wanted to say that we had to bribe his boss with Green Bay tickets to be here today.
All right, whatever. I understand that you're here and you're committed to the cause. Tell me about you two as a couple, please.
Well, we have season tickets to the Seahawks.
No. About you two as a couple?
You two as a couple. Is there any background information you could tell us about you two as a couple? You don't like to talk about the two of you personally, or what?
We've been together for 2 years.
That's a good start.
Wow, there you go. Some personal information.
All right, well, they have to.
We live together in Auburn. We just got a new apartment.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes, and?
And, well, we're not getting married as of yet, but hopefully
the plans are there.
Aww.
And you're as in love as two people can be when one is taller than the other and the taller one is the girl.
Most definitely.
They're in love as two people can be in that situation, Terry.
All right.
And you plan to be with this little fella for the rest of your life. Is that right?
That is correct.
He's a smiling guy, Terry.
He looks very nice.
Happy man. He's the first dude in the room without a jersey on.
I know.
And DJ, are you as serious about her as she is with you? Not even close. Is that the case or what?
That is the case,
and
yes.
You're as committed gets?
Most definitely.
And you want badly to go on this trip this weekend to see the Seahawks and the Niners in San Francisco?
That is correct.
Your boss knows about it. You can leave this weekend. No more bribes.
You will get on a plane with free tickets. You will get in a hotel with free room, all paid for, free hotel, airfare, accommodations, and you want all that.
The whole works.
How bad? How bad do you guys want it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Is DJ's comment.
Write that down, Terry.
I am.
And do you feel the same way? You'll do what it takes to win this trip.
I gave up tickets, so I'm getting these.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it is their quote, couple number 3.
Mm-hmm. Let's.
Couple number 4 needs to come in the room.
All right.
Let's meet couple number 4, Terry.
Little guy with the collar up. What the?
Couple number 4, tell me about yourselves, please. Who's talking?
This is Jade. My husband is Brian. We've been
Jade
married a year and a half.
Oh, we have a married couple, yes.
And Brian or Bryant?
Brian.
Married a year and a half?
Yes.
And how has the year and a half been for you two? Disaster City? What are we talking about here? Just an outright, utter shame? What has it been like?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One notch up from a disaster. If you say perfect.
No, it's
Perfect year and a half. You married the right person. No regrets. Greatest move of your life. Mm-hmm. Everything.
Yep.
As much as you could have ever asked for from one person in this world.
More.
Whoa.
Wow, that's some love.
How old are you there?
25. Both of us.
Both 25.
We went to high school together.
Oh, they're high school
sweethearts. Wow.
So
well, not really.
All right, easy. And
no, we hated each other.
Yeah.
No, we were friends, but...
Mm-hmm. But you never realized that you were each other's soulmates as you passed by each other in the high school halls.
No, just friends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
When you saw him laid out on the football field with another woman, you never realized, I'm going to marry that man.
No, I was cheering for him out there. So.
Oh, you played high school football. Is that right, sir?
That's correct.
Yes. And you are in love with your wife, as she sounds like she's in love with you. There's no shortage of love on either side. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
And you want this trip pretty badly. I mean, do you have kids as a married couple or what? You have 4 kids.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait a minute.
Well, do the math, Terry. It works out perfectly. But they could have 4 kids in a 1.5-year marriage. And seeing that you have, I'm sure they're not all yeah, okay.
They have kids that are -2.
They have quadruplets.
So, all right, you two with the 4 kids, you're able to get away this weekend if you were to win this trip?
We've already called and arranged sitters.
Wow,
so
they expect to win. They know that a trip is going to be won this morning. They know it's in their hands.
Right.
I will tell you that, all the couples here, winning this trip is in your hands.
Oh,
you will decide. If you want it bad enough, you will win. That I promise you. Now, let me ask you. You've made the arrangements already with a little presumptuous attitude that you're going to win. Are you going to do whatever it takes? Or perhaps there are some things I could suggest. Oh, the music went. That may be, T-Man, disqualify us, count us out. We're not going to be taking that trip after all. Is there anything that could happen that you could foresee you using your veto power, putting up the hand and saying, drop me out of the competition, I've had enough?
I'm pretty confident there's nothing you could say.
And, sir, what about you?
Hey, I'm down for whatever.
Down for whatever.
I'm down for whatever.
I need a vacation.
You need a vacation pretty bad?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They got 4 kids.
25 and 4 kids.
4 boys.
4 boys.
Oh, boy.
The arrangements have been made. So you can get away, just the 2 of you, in the most romantic kind of weekend you could ever envision parents of 4 boys having, especially when it's all paid for.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to be tough to knock out of the competition is what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Down for whatever.
And the 5th couple is here?
Yes.
All right, let's bring in the 5th couple real quick. 5th couple. Bring them in.
I like writing down their little quotes.
Here we go with the 5th couple.
Oh, look at her. She just took over the mic.
She just grabbed the microphone away from Pasty Dave. She's been driving. Are you the one who's been driving for
I've been driving from
2.5 hours?
Forever.
Okay.
Since 5:50.
5:50 in the morning she's been driving. And here they are. They made it under wire. The rest of the couples that are still driving here, Pasty, you can tell them to turn around. I don't need any more. I got what I need.
Yeah, we're the last ones.
Okay. Now, she's giving us the rules now.
I guess so.
Your name is?
Roselle, and this is Apollo.
Roselle and Apollo, Terry. Wow, how exotic a couple we have here.
I know.
Yeah.
That's Apollo.
And how long ago was it that you walked in his theater?
5 years ago.
5 years?
Wow. Since we were 15.
Oh, almost Apollo 13.
You're only 20 years old?
Mm-hmm.
And you've been with him since you were 15. So he's all pretty much you've ever known. In the past 5 years.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much.
That's important that you tell us. The past 5 years, you've been with other men, is what you're saying, and Apollo should be aware of that and just accept it. Is that what you're saying, right to his face, basically?
He's been known. It's all good, he said.
He knows about it, and he's decided that it works for him. But let's say she were to go out this weekend or sometime in the next month and meet a guy. Is she able to do whatever she wants? Is that the kind of relationship you have or no?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. Looking at me like I'm crazy, Terry. All right. I wasn't making overtures myself there, Sarah.
Right.
She is pretty hot.
That was back in the day.
I'll tell you that with the little ribbon in her hair, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, has Apollo got a good setup there or what?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And you're as in love as a couple can be. Is that fair to say?
In love.
Oh, isn't that sweet, Terry? They look like a sweet couple.
They do.
Yes. You love
We are.
You love Apollo. He loves you. That's the way it's going to stay. Is that right?
That is.
Well, we'll see about that. Send our couples out.
I didn't get a quote from Roselle and Apollo.
Oh, yeah. How big? You don't need to hear about all that. That's right. Send them out. Whatever. Can't get that crazy.
No.
Jeez. Terry.
Yes.
These are very loving couples.
Yeah, they are very committed.
Mm-hmm. Do they know what's about to transpire here in the studio? Do they know what's about to happen? Because I told you all morning.
Yes.
We're playing the game known as How Far Will You Go to Get to San Francisco? But little do they know that the real title of this game is Would You Stray for the Bay?
Whoa! Chee-chee!
Okay. Terry?
Yes.
One by one, step by step, round by round, we're going to ask these couples to do things to other parties. We're going to switch them up, Terry. They're going to exchange love with someone other than their committed boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, and we'll actually find out how far they'll go to get to San Francisco. We'll actually find out how true the love really is. We'll actually find out how bad they really want it. We'll actually find out who's got the mental strength and the hint of sleaze that it takes to do some of the things that will be needed to be done.
All right.
And the one that outlasts the rest, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Should I give away 2 trips, or should I hang on to one?
Well,
remember, maybe give it away at the end of the show. There's only 5 couples, Terry.
I know, but you did promise. Well, you didn't promise, but you did say 2 today.
I did. Yeah, I said 2 today.
You did.
Should I give them a 20% chance or a 40% chance of winning?
Yeah, play it by ear.
Yeah. Wing it.
Yeah, wing it.
Yeah, I'll make that decision to see how fast people drop out.
Right.
Because, Terry.
Yes.
They can't hear me right now, right? No. Round by round, we're going to step up the indecent overtures they'll be making to someone that is a complete stranger to themself. You see what I'm saying? Are you following me?
Yeah.
I mean, starting with a simple handshake. That is round number 1. I'll give you a little preview of round number 1. Oh, nothing wrong with a handshake.
Hey, how you doing?
I shake the hand of a stranger pretty much all the time in all walks of life, but getting pretty serious, Terry. I mean, we can go as far down as fist in the ass. Oh, geez.
Wow.
Which is round 2, right?
That's round 2B. There's a lot that needs to be done on this list, Terry.
All right.
And at any point, if one of the two, every couple, by the way, will have 2 shots at winning this trip.
All right. Yeah.
Because the couple that outlasts the other couples, them and their partner get to go. Actually, then we do need to give away 2 trips.
Yeah, that would be 2 trips.
We
figured it out.
Okay, we're giving away 2 trips today.
Giving away 2 trips.
We have to.
I have no choice. I just realized that because we're splitting them up.
Never figured that out.
Well, I've never played this game before. It's a work in progress. I figure out these games as we go along. That's the way it always is. I don't sit around. I don't sit around planning these things for weeks.
That is funny.
I was thinking about this last night, and I really didn't obviously give it much thought. Yes, we have no choice but to give away both trips in Will You Stray for the Bay.
Woo!
Because the couple that outlasts all the others, them and their partner, if they're still talking to one another, will be going on this trip.
All right.
And the couples that drop out, as we get further and further with the things that need to be done, the ones that drop out not knowing that their partner is still alive in the competition, Terry, will be forced to watch through one-way glass as to what their partner's doing. It's with a stranger.
Yeah.
An ugly stranger, maybe. Who knows? But it's all a part of our game. It's all a part of how far will you go to get to San Francisco. It's all part of Will You Stray for the Bay. Woo! Happy couples. Will they be happy an hour from now? Ooh. Will they be as committed to one another an hour from now?
Oh.
Will they be calling their divorce attorneys?
Mm-hmm.
Or their boyfriend and girlfriend breakup attorneys? 1 hour from now? 4 couples will do a lot, Terry, and yet, or at least 3 couples, will be doing a lot and yet won't be going on any trip.
Right.
Some couples have to lose. It's all a part of our game. How far will you go to get to San Francisco? Will you stray for the Bay? And we'll be playing right after these words.
T-Man.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
Oh, is this exciting or what, Terry?
It is.
So excited my microphone just fell. Yeah! Terry, we are moments away from seeing a very happy couple, if they're still talking to each other, win a trip to see the Niners and the Seahawks, all expenses paid. We have split up the couples, Terry.
Yeah.
We have one couple here in the studio. I have a couple down in Stephen Kilbrett's studio. Stephen is the correspondent overseeing the situation down there. Let me check in with my correspondent, Stephen Kilbreth. Are you on site right now, sir?
I am on site, yes.
And you have a couple in your studio, is that correct?
That is correct.
They look like a happy couple, right?
They do.
Who do you have in the studio?
What's your name? So I should have asked you that before. What? Greg and Danielle.
Greg and Danielle there.
This
Going
is
out for 4
game
years.
day.
Yes. I also have correspondent Hot Shot Scott somewhere in the building. Where are you right now, Hot Shot?
Well, I can't tell you where I am, and I can tell you I have couple number 3, DJ and Leslie.
DJ and Leslie, very happy
He's
couple.
the DJ, she's the rapper.
Looking very cozy, I'm sure, with one another because they're a very committed couple, Terry.
Very committed.
Yes. I also have correspondent Vinny the Pooh somewhere in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Please do not give out your location, but tell us who you're with.
I'm with Joseph and Chelsea.
Joseph and Chelsea, a very cozy and committed and happy couple, aren't they?
They seem to be.
Mm-hmm. And Pasty Dave is our 5th correspondent. He also somewhere in the building with...
Yes, I am with Jade and Brian this morning.
Checking in with our correspondent, Pasty David Arthur III. With who now?
Jade and Brian.
Down for whatever.
That's their quote? They're down for whatever, Jade and Bryant. Yes, we'll find out. We'll test the mettle of them as well. And in our studio, we have, remind us who you are. You are...
Roselle and Apollo.
Roselle and Apollo, Terry. Very handsome, very good-looking couple here. Very much in love. They had their arms around each other. They talked about how badly they want. Oh, she's kissing him right now.
Love.
And you know what? Everything's very cozy right now.
It is.
Everything's very comfortable.
It's lovely.
Would you say your couple's comfortable, Steve? Why don't you ask them how comfortable they are? Never more comfortable, I'm sure, in their lives,
She's
right?
pretty comfortable, right? She's got his arm around him. They look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cute.
Basically, your comfortable couple is just that, I'm sure, as well. Very cozy, very secure with each other. They have the safety in each other together as one, right?
They're sitting very closely, and yes, look very loving right now.
And Vinny the Pooh, I'm sure the same goes for you. Your couple looks very relaxed.
They're holding hands. And
Yes.
I love all this love.
And Hot Shizzle there, everything working out well for your couple?
Oh, my couple, they're so in love. They brought in the priest that married them to show their dedication to each other.
Well, that's a problem, Terry. That's a problem. I want to alert all the couples. I see this as a problem, that they may be a little too cozy with the safety in numbers. The number of 2. 2 is the most secure number when you are as in love as they are.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to rotate the couples, Terry.
Oh, we're rotating.
I think in order... Already I'm getting dirty looks from Apollo.
I know.
Rotate what?
Rotate
in order to really play How Far Will You Go to get to San Francisco... Better known couples, listen up. Tell them the real title of today's game is Will You Stray for the Bay?
Oh, Will You Stray for the Bay? Wow, her mouth is wide open.
Stray for the Bay.
Let them. And we're not going to ask much of them. Trust me. Let them know that. Oh, geez, Vinny the Pooh's talking up a storm in there. Let them know that.
There's a lot of concern looks coming from
Okay,
my
well,
group.
let's just see. Let them not panic yet. But let's have everyone rotate. Let's have the men. Actually, no, let's have the ladies.
Okay.
Let's have the ladies all rotate to a different spot, to a different partner. Oh, for you will have strangers as partners this morning on this program. In the game entitled Will You Stray for the Bay? Oh, she's already, you see her poke him in the stomach?
Yeah.
Dude, she does not look happy.
Well, my couple gave a high five, so...
Okay. Why don't you all rotate? Rotate.
How are we
All the
rotating?
ladies will rotate.
All the ladies rotate.
How do they know where to go?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let them find a spot. Let them...
There's a door right there.
Yes.
All
Open
right.
that door. Let them find another...
Go towards the studio.
Yes.
Here, hold on. Let me coordinate this.
Oh, work it out.
Should I send one of my lady out?
Send your lady out. Let her go looking. Let her go wandering for another available partner
Should you guys kiss
stranger.
goodbye? Should you guys kiss goodbye or something?
They're kissing goodbye? Is that what they're doing? That's very nice.
Oh,
Very
they
lovely.
just shook on it.
Oh, look at these two. They won't even look at each other. I have a new lady here in the studio, Terry. Do you see that?
They're very nervous.
Oh, they're shaking hands right now because I pointed out how uncomfortable they look with one another.
Hi.
He's happy with the woman he's wound up with, it looks like. Apollo's got a big
wow, look at
smile on
that.
his face all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Isn't this interesting, Terry? Will there be angered feelings? Will there be altered relationships? Will they ever be the same after this morning, Terry?
Well, not according to the quotes.
Yes.
This is funny.
Stephen is...
There's a new couple in your studio now, Stephen.
Yes.
One party is still the same and yet so different. Is that what you are alluding to, Stephen
Yeah.
Kilbreth? Yes.
Roselle came in and gave him a big hug.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's your woman, Apollo. Stephen, you want to be careful with what you're saying because Apollo shouldn't know what's going on in that studio.
That's a good point.
All right? I don't want Apollo to know what his very committed woman to him is doing in that studio, all right? So you may want to keep things kind of hush. Maybe we need to back Apollo up a little bit so he doesn't know exactly what his girlfriend is doing because he shouldn't know.
No.
Little by little, couples may be dropping out of this competition. Maybe I'll ask too much of them. And at any point, if you want to raise your hand, let all the parties know.
Okay.
At any point.
At any point. If any of the couples, if one of the two of you want to raise your hand and say, that's it, that's too much, I can't do this, this fracture is the essence of my relationship and what it stands for, I want out of the competition.
Okay, I just want to let you two know that at any point.
Okay, if you guys want at any point, all we need
all you need to do is just raise your hand and get out of the competition.
Exactly.
At any point, you're more than welcome to do that. Because you don't want to.
This competition, you are in this game on your own free will.
You're in this game.
You're in this game on your own free will, you know. So whatever you want to do.
My chick said the only hand she's raising is for a field goal.
Wow. Whoa.
It's good, T-Man. It's all good.
All right, easy, Vinny.
Thanks, Vinny.
He's getting very excited. Vinny's never been more excited in his life. He's very interested in watching what's going to happen here. Let's see if that's actually the case. Let's see how far we will go to get to San Francisco. Let's see how far we will stray. Okay, let's begin. Let me do this. I hear some nervous.
I know, someone's
I
chattering.
hear some nervous vibrations throughout the building, Terry. We have 5 couples, ladies and gentlemen, all very committed, but they are now not in Kansas anymore. They are now not in the safety zone, not in the comfort zone of their very own partner.
True.
They are with strangers. Mm-hmm. And
These two haven't said anything to one another, I swear.
They had a moment, but now she's got the folded arms again. She has the very uncomfortable look here in the studio. That I can relate to you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm only able to watch one of these couples. We have our correspondents all over the building watching the other 4 couples. 5 couples begin in this competition, and 4 must go.
Oh.
And I will tell you this, the winning couple, let your people know, correspondents, the winning couple will have them and their partner get to go to the Niners-Seahawks game in the Bay this weekend. That means 3 couples must lose.
So 3 couples are going to lose, but the winning couple will have them and their partner go to the Bay Area to see the Seahawks in the 49ers.
Just so everybody knows, we'll have couple. So you'll get to go, and you and your couple will get to go.
But the 3 other couples won't.
Couple.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys
Very
just
good.
so you know.
May the POTUS, your couple know that?
No, I'm sorry. They were sitting here talking. I'm telling them not to
Will you
talk.
pay attention?
I'm sorry. I was trying to coach them, sitting here chattering.
You
about
don't need to
themselves.
coach them on anything. The winning couple will have them and their partner go to the Bay, and 3 couples must lose in this competition. We'll go as far as it takes until 3 couples, or until I run out of ideas, Terry.
Right. The winning couple will get. So you'll get to go with your partner, and you'll get to go with yours. So you
Very
guys
good,
have to be the winning
Vinny.
If they win. But at any point, if one of the 2 of them raises their hand, then both parties are out.
Oh.
But each couple has 2 chances to win, Terry.
Yeah.
Because maybe
Pretty good, huh?
Apollo backs out, but his girlfriend is going for it with a guy like she's never imagined she could ever do, Terry.
There you go.
Maybe Apollo backs out by round number 5, but his girlfriend is in round number 12 and going strong. That's possible, you know what I'm saying?
A good possibility.
So that gives Apollo 2 chances to win. You get my point here, Terry.
I do.
Well, then I think there aren't any questions then. We are all clear on what we're doing here on Will You Stray for the Bay. How far will you go to get to San Francisco, correct? No questions by anyone, right?
No questions by anybody? Nope, they're ready.
I'm sorry,
No
do you have any
questions?
questions?
Game faces are on.
On like
Yes,
Donkey
they are.
Kong.
Okay.
Who said
Well, then, I would like to begin with round number 1.
Round 1.
Round 1. I love this music.
And round number 1
So appropriate.
is a simple turn to the stranger who is now your partner. All couples, turn to the stranger and just give them a handshake.
A handshake.
Easy.
Does anyone want to raise
anyone
their
want
hand and
out?
back out of the competition? Oh, no, T-Man, it's way too much. I can't do
No one's
that.
backing out.
Round 1 was easy.
No one's out here, T-Man.
Nope, we got it done here, too.
We had a handshake here in the studio,
We
Terry.
did, T-Man.
I missed the handshake. Can we get the... I guess I... Oh, isn't that lovely? They look better than he ever looked with his girlfriend. I'll tell you that right now.
Apollo, you cheater.
Cheating bastard, Apollo.
I think I did see a little tickle.
Round number 1 is in the book. See how easy that was?
Smooth.
Round number 1 was as smooth and easy as it gets.
Nice job, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
Round number 2. Drink period blank.
Number 2.
No. Do you want me to tell him that?
Come on,
I'm just
now.
kidding. No. I don't think anyone ever heard that. Okay. Round number 2. Why don't we just give our partner? I'm sorry, we're not strangers anymore because we just gave each other a handshake.
Right. We're acquaintances
That's right.
now.
Round number 2. How about a nice hug? For your new partner.
Oh, that was a nice hug.
Not a side
That
hug.
was a beautiful
Full on. There you go. They did a
No
side hug.
hesitation here, T-Man.
None here either, T-Man.
So no couple, nobody raised their hand, nobody's out of the competition. Am I right with all the correspondence?
Correct.
Smooth as day over here.
What was that, Winnie the Pooh?
I said smooth as day over here.
Smooth as day.
That was
Okay.
easy.
So he said, I'm getting gay over here. Okay.
Well, surprise me.
Round number 3.
Number 3.
You're getting worried already, Terry. No need to worry. How about a simple peck on the cheek?
Peck on the cheek. Oh, nice.
More innocent than a peck on the cheek. Whenever you're ready,
perfect.
unless anyone wants to back out of the competition.
Already done.
No backing out here, T-Man.
And, of course, the peck can be from man to woman, from woman to man, whatever they decide.
They did both.
Oh, they did both.
Oh, well, they did both.
Well, who is so overzealous with love for their new partner that they're kissing both cheeks, that they're kissing each other? I never suggested they have to do two kisses.
You just said
Joseph and Jade. I'm predicting they're going all the way.
Joseph and Jade are committed to who that they are not seeing right
Joseph
now?
is committed to Chelsea.
Well, let Chelsea know, whoever's with Chelsea right now, that Joseph felt the need to kiss his new partner twice.
And then Jade is with Brian.
We had a double kiss, too.
Oh.
I'm here to let you know that I guess your partner had a dual kiss on that last round.
Does that bother her at all?
Does that bother you, Brian? Doesn't seem to bother Brian too much.
Okay.
T-Man, DJ, and Danielle, also a dual kiss.
Whoa.
Oh, these guys
It's like we had double kisses all around.
We may be the
Chelsea's reaction.
We may be the only ones that didn't get a dual kiss,
No, we
Terry.
just got the dual
I
kiss.
know, but they felt the need because everyone else did it. They're like, hey, everyone's doing it.
Well,
Terry,
maybe the pressure's getting to them.
I think we're off and running. I think we're off to a great start with how far will you go to get to San Francisco. I think we're off to a rousing beginning for Will You Stray for the Bay. Now, the rounds will intensify, as you might be able to predict. We'll be back with more rounds, including the R. Kelly round. After these words.
T-Man Show.
I could get upset. Things could get out of hand.
Yes. Look at these two, Terry.
I know.
They're getting more comfortable as time goes on. You notice that?
I do notice
I think
that.
they're going to run away with each other by the end of the show, Terry. I really think that's a possibility.
There you go, then. Mission accomplished.
Is that our mission? That's not our mission.
Oh.
We're not here to create havoc. We are here to find out who has the strongest will.
Really?
We are here. All right, you get a couple of cheap thrills. I don't know what it's for. We are here to play. How far will you go to get to San Francisco? Will you stray for the Bay?
No.
And already, I'm getting a sense that our couple here in the studio, we got Chelsea, we got Apollo. That's the ones we're correspondents for, Terry. I'm getting a sense that they're in it for the long haul. I wonder if Apollo's girlfriend knows that he's in it for the long haul.
That would be
Roselle, yes.
Let me go to my other correspondent. Stephen Kilworth, you're a correspondent. I got Pasty Dave. I got Hot Shot Scott and Vinny the Pooh. You get the sense your couples who are strangers to one another are in it for the long haul?
There's no budge in my couple
Yep.
at all.
Well,
They're in it for the long haul.
So far, the rounds have been pretty easy. But let's see how far they'll go. What the hell do we got down here, Terry? They started out talking about how committed couples they were.
Yes.
How serious they were about one another. And now look what's happened. Snapping a finger, they've all turned into a bunch of whores. Apollo, is that what you are? Are you a whore?
No, man, just gotta do what you gotta do, right?
And your girlfriend is understanding that you're just doing what you have to do this morning, and it's not a violation of your very serious and committed relationship?
Oh, no, I'm sure she's doing what she got to do.
All
too.
right, yes, that's right. While you're doing what you're doing in here, I want you to be aware at every moment that your girlfriend is down the hall doing things to a white boy.
And they have a 10-month-old.
And they have a 10-month-old together. For shame. Well, let's see how far they will go, Terry. Maybe, and as you know, at any point, anybody can raise their hand and say, nope, that one goes too far.
Right.
I'm out of the competition. Make sure they're aware of that. Make sure they're reminded of that, correspondence.
A quick reminder that anytime the competition gets a little too tough, you're more than welcome to raise your hand and get out, and then we'll send you home and have a nice day.
You guys are both out.
We will go on with this, Terry, until only one couple remains.
Yes.
Make sure they know that. And then that couple gets to take their partner, so 2 trips get given away, Terry.
That
I
is
had to
correct.
explain it to her the whole break on how this was going to work.
That couple, the last couple surviving,
Right.
will be able to take their partner, thereby giving away 2 trips this morning. I want to make sure I'm very clear on that.
Yes, we are giving away 2 trips. this
Double
morning.
trip.
And now that that is clear, let's get back to the competition.
Their arms are folded.
We have serious couples down here in the studio and around the station this morning that are not with their partners. They are with strangers. They have rotated. They have left the comfort of their significant other.
Yeah.
One of these couples is very happily married. They took vows, Terry. I don't think this was a part of the vows.
I'm with one of the married couples now.
Mm-hmm. We left off at a peck on the cheek. That's why it seems so simple right now.
Very simple.
And it doesn't get that much harder in round number 4.
Oh.
Round 4. Round number 4 is...
Round 4.
Round number 4. Please face your partners.
Uh-oh.
And one of the 2 of you give each other a peck. I guess they both have to do this. Peck on the lips.
Ooh, peck on the lips.
Instead of peck on the peck.
Oh, wow.
That was good.
That was pretty hot.
Peck on the lips. Whenever you're ready. Peck on the lips.
That was
Yes.
hot.
Oh, yeah.
I think we may have a chink in the armor.
Oh,
Really?
boy.
Why? What happened?
Oh, boy.
No racist comments. What's going on?
We have no peck as of now.
Whoa, wow.
Oh,
We
really?
have one willing participant.
Jerry, we have a development happening here.
We
And
do.
another
Hot Shot
one.
Scott, correspondent. Wait, hold on. Correspondent Hot Shot Scott is detecting already a little bit of a situation.
Uh-oh.
Somebody may be interested in raising their hand and backing out of the competition.
Wow.
On round number 4, peck on the lips.
T-Man, the brow is percolating. He's wiping it. He looks nervous.
It's the guy holding up the
Wow.
fort here. Is that right? Holding up the process, holding up the proceedings. He is not willing to lean in, give a peck on the lips.
Correct, and he is being badgered unmercifully by the female who said, just come in, come in. She's already standing with her hands behind her back, lips out.
All right, hang on one second. Have all other correspondents confirmed that their partners, the people they're overseeing, have executed the peck on the lips?
I have confirmed a peck on the lips.
Do we have it?
Yes, we did. We had
Confirmation here, T-Man.
I keep missing them.
it. No, I know you do. But
Confirmation here, too, and it was hot.
All right, well then, whatever. Steven, it's just beginning, trust me.
stop it.
Hotshot, ask the dude, what's his name? Who are you with?
Oh, T-Man, we have a peck.
Okay.
We have a peck. It
have a
took him
peck?
a while.
Phew.
Who's the woman who was so
Still
willing?
wiping the brow.
DJ is with Danielle.
Danielle.
Who is DJ's partner? Who's DJ's real committed partner?
Real partner.
Leslie.
Leslie?
Leslie. I have Leslie here.
Let DJ know that Leslie, correct me if I'm wrong, Pasty, had no problem at all giving the stranger that she's with a peck on the lips.
DJ, Leslie had no problem at all.
As a matter of fact, she snuck in a little bit of a hint of tongue.
Whoa.
I mean, she even said, this just feels right.
God, I love the whole time.
Round number 5.
Round 5.
Round 5. Number 5.
Good.
Round number 5 is as follows. One of the 2 of you have to give the other a soft kiss on the neck.
Ooh, soft kiss on the neck.
You has to give the other a soft peck on the
I see Chelsea looking a little bit queasy now, Terry.
Oh, the girl said she got this.
That was nice.
Easy.
Soft kiss
Terry,
on the neck.
Yes.
You've confirmed that here in the studio we have it done.
We
Kiss
have it
confirmation
done.
from Pasty.
We got kiss confirmation from Pasty
Kiss
Dave.
confirmation from Vinny the Pooh.
Kiss confirmation from Vinny the Pooh. Pasty, Stephen Kilbreth.
We have kiss confirmation.
Hot Shot Scott.
No kiss.
What?
They're just waiting to go by the wayside, Terry. They're waiting.
Wait, hold on. Oh, we have kiss. I would not put your money on this crew.
Okay. Doesn't seem like the safest bet in the world.
No, it does not.
But we venture forward, Terry.
It's funny, it's the guy that's not into it.
We venture forth.
And they're the one that's let's do it.
Let DJ know that Leslie left a sizable mark on the neck of her strange partner.
You know, hey, DJ, Leslie actually has flesh in her teeth from the kids.
She needs a little floss to get her through the competition, but we venture on. Round number 6.
Number 6.
Round 6.
Round number 6 is as follows. Give your partner, one or the other, a reach around.
Reach
around.
Reach around. Do we need to explain that a little bit?
One of the other.
Let them figure it out.
Oh,
Boy, they
okay,
figured
reach
that
around.
out.
So figure it out.
Reach
people.
around. Apollo, Chelsea, one of the two of you has to reach around and grab.
Wow.
It's not just a grab ass. It's a
Confirmed
reach around.
T-Man.
Reach around.
Chelsea is
Reach around and grab.
She's quivering here in the studio, Terry.
Good job. Doing it. You have to give him a reach around. I'm like a sex therapist.
No. He's got to be facing you and reach around.
You guys can stop
reach around.
That works.
Is that make it as far as your definition of a reach around, Terry?
Yeah.
That was a weak reach around, in my opinion.
It was weak, but it was a reach around.
Made the
nonetheless.
cut? Okay, I'll give Terry the benefit of being the judge.
In my group, the guy did the reach around.
Mm-hmm.
I have reach around confirmation, Tina.
You like the male being the recipient of the reach around there, Vanity Pooh?
You know.
Very interesting. Very interesting. All right.
Did we get a confirmation?
Did we get confirmations from everybody? Can we move forward, or somebody raise their hand?
Yes. Move forward. Confirmation.
No problem with the reach around there in your area of the station there, Hopscotch. Is that right?
Correct. It's shocking.
Okay.
And they're still doing it in here.
Kiss on the neck. Took them a while. Reach around, no problem.
Let's move on to round number 7. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Round 7. Number 7.
No couple has yet volunteered themselves out of the competition, Terry.
I know.
No couple has withdrawn. We move on to round number 7. Tongue in the ear. Tongue in the ear.
Round 7.
How far will you go to get to San Francisco? Will you stray for the Bay?
Let's see it.
Let's find out how far they will go. Tongue in the ear.
I have a tongue in the ear confirmation, T-Man.
No problem here, T-Man. Confirmation.
We got a tongue in the ear.
She looks pretty grossed out there.
She knows you like that.
Apollo wants you to know, you know how many women would die for that tongue? And look at the way you look. You're blushing like a crazy white woman.
I actually think she liked it.
Yeah, my girl liked it.
Do we get confirmation from everyone, or is there some difficulty somewhere?
I got a tongue in the ear confirmation here.
Yes,
confirmation here.
We had difficulty, but the tongue has landed.
Wow.
It's confirmation.
Eagle has landed. All right, now we get to the point where we separate the men from their lives. The men from their wives, the men from the boys. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, men from the boys. Yes. Round number 8.
Number 8. Round 8.
In how far will you go to get to San Francisco? With a trip for the Seahawks and the Niners on the line?
Yes.
Will you stray for the Bay? I ask all committed couples with strangers in their wake to give each other a 5-second tongue kiss.
5-second tongue kiss. Wow.
5-second tongue kiss.
Wow.
Does anyone want to raise their hand and volunteer themselves?
No, they're
out of
already
the
doing it.
competition?
Oh, jeez.
They love
Okay,
it.
we're
Yeah.
waiting.
I don't see Apollo and Chelsea
I know.
rushing
Okay.
to each other's tongues.
Well, Apollo's girlfriend
Oh,
did.
she's putting her arms around him, Terry.
Oh, no
getting
hands
into
here.
it.
T-Man, we're having trouble.
Oh, there was no
boy.
trouble here, T-Man.
Look at this. They love each other. Terry, they love each other.
It's been 5.
It's
It
been
went
past
10.
5 seconds. Oh, Terry's screaming. Terry's
Apollo went
excited.
10 seconds?
Tell Apollo's girlfriend. Who has
Roselle, I do.
Who has
yeah.
Roselle?
I do.
Let Roselle know that Apollo never looked like he fit on a pair of lips better than on Chelsea's big Bajuba lips here in the studio.
Those lips were the best thing he ever had.
T-Man, we have
They
trouble.
fit together.
Oh, wait. Somebody may get out of the competition
we have
here.
trouble.
Someone may volunteer themselves out. Someone may raise the proverbial hand and get themselves out.
You want to raise the hand?
Let them know they got to do it now or raise the hand and get out.
Raise the hand.
We have to do it now or raise the hand.
Oh, wait. Pasty's having trouble, too. Pasty's having trouble.
I'm having trouble, too.
All right.
T-Man, we have tongue.
We have
Whoa.
T-Man, we have tongue.
Wow. Double tongue.
You're getting on me about yelling.
We got double tongue action here in the building, Terry. Double tongue action.
T-Man, I think it's safe to say I'm going to start dating Danielle.
Terry.
Yes.
Oh, you got tongue action?
No, but she's really into it. I'm going to start dating her after the show.
Wow. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Terry, these started out as committed couples talking about how much in love they were.
I know.
We got a bunch of whores here in the building.
Yeah, the women seem to be really into it.
The men are the ones having trouble more than the women.
I know.
We move on to round number 9.
Round 9. This is round 9.
I want to congratulate all of you to making it this far.
Congratulations.
You're all horrible, committed people.
You're all cheaters.
Yes, just blatant, dirty cheaters.
Blatant, dirty, slut, whore cheaters.
Say it for all of us, Vinny. Round number 9, genital grinding.
Genital grinding.
Genital grinding.
Or a lap dance kind of situation.
Can they go in a chair?
On the ground, T-Man, or in a chair? What do you want?
I'd like them in a chair. In a chair, please. Genital grinding, woman on man. Genital grinding for at least 10 seconds.
10 seconds of genital grinding.
Only?
Woman on... Well, if man wants to go on woman in the lap dance situation...
We're doing
That's
women
pretty
on
good.
man.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. You're already
good.
off and running, Stephen, is that right?
Oh, yeah. She's going to town.
Roselle's going to town, Apollo.
Hey, do you have any dollars I can borrow? Anything?
Would Roselle like to go down the hall and see his woman going to town on this stranger that's getting the gift of a lifetime?
It's working for me. Keep going.
Okay, we're waiting.
Apollo's not even thinking about what he's doing right now. He's very upset.
Going on.
We have genital grinding here.
We don't have any genital grinding here in the studio. Apollo may get out of the competition.
I know. We don't have anything.
Apollo may raise his hand. Apollo, do you want to raise your hand? Do you want out?
Apollo's raising his hand.
No. What are we doing here, people? All right.
They're trying to figure each other out. Oh, they throw her out. Oh, they're definitely not out now, Terry. They're all in.
Back in.
They are all in. Let Roselle know that Apollo has pressed her up against the wall.
Apollo pressed her up against the wall.
And did his grinding.
And she put her hands up in the air. Yes.
Maybe I should let Joseph know as well.
Is this the man she claimed a half hour ago she's in love with? Is that the man that she knows for the past 4 years?
The man you're in love with? Is it something he would do like this to you?
Press a stranger up against a wall like that?
What? Well, now she's being quiet. She definitely doesn't like hearing that.
I want someone to cry this morning, Terry. All right. Did we get confirmation from everybody?
Yes, T-Man. I think Danielle may be a professional.
Am I going to get anyone out of this, Terry?
No.
Is she?
It's going to come down to drawing straws.
All right, here we go.
You know that?
Okay, now I'm going to get serious, Terry. Now we're getting serious.
Danielle's a freak.
Now,
All right, let them know this is serious now. Stop the music.
Uh-oh.
Like, no more funny business.
This is pretty serious.
You think we've been playing games all morning long?
That's all we've been doing is toying with you guys. Now it's serious.
Now it's on!
Game on, people.
It's game day.
Because you've all proven yourself to be nothing but dirty scum.
Dirty scum right here.
You're willing to sell out the well-being of your relationship for a potential trip to the Bay.
Home wreckers just to go to the Bay.
Jeez,
Dirty slut whores. I like saying that combination of words. It's fun to me.
Round number 10. Because I got to get serious.
Round 10.
It's only a 4-hour show.
Number 10.
You realize how we wouldn't be able to get anyone out so far.
Double-digit round.
Ahead.
Well, I don't know. I'm just going as I see it, Terry. And I'm ready for round number 10. I'm ready to make round number 10. Flash the genitals.
Flash the genitals.
Okay, I'm making
Somebody's got to drop.
Flash the genitals.
Should I make them both, Terry? Should I make them both drop trowel?
Yes.
And they have to stare at each other's genitalia.
Stare at each other's genitalia.
Wow.
Right? Because you can't make it easier on one gender than the other.
So, both of them have to show each other their genitalia?
Should I make them both, or one or the other has to show the other their genitalia?
She's already taking her clothes off, so we should know what to do first.
Both, T-Man?
I think it's a both situation.
I say both. I want to see... I want to definitely see Chelsea. I don't know how to back it out of that.
Unfortunately, we have to see
Chelsea
Peni, but it's okay.
So you just want them to flash?
I want them to... Well, a flash is not just a...
Genitalia.
Listen carefully. A flash is not just, I just pull it up real quick.
There's that.
A flash is so it can be seen, it can be registered, it can be comprehended in the mind.
I seen...
You understand?
Just very quickly, it has to be something...
T-Man, I've got both genitalia shown.
So, wait. You want...
Both, yes.
Okay, so both of you. Yeah.
Do we have anyone
all parts?
interested in raising their hand? I have nothing going on here in our studio, Terry.
No, we don't. It's genitalia, people.
I don't want to see you, Apollo. Okay, maybe I do.
Long enough that we can see
I want to see how I size up, Terry.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you know I hate those. Okay.
Oh, Terry, they're unbuttoning.
They're unbuttoning.
Show each other.
Do we have anyone wanting to raise their hand
seconds.
this time? Any correspondents talking about anyone raising their hand?
Oh, boy. I'm definitely dating Danielle now.
Now, they have to be flashing, right? Flashing their tops.
Flashing.
No, it's genitalia.
Oh, just the genitalia.
Genitalia, flash. People playing games here. You think this is theater of the mind? Take it out.
10 seconds.
There we go.
I didn't,
you didn't see. Oh, well, you have a computer.
I didn't see hers.
Okay, well.
I saw his beast, but I didn't see hers.
Okay, you got this show again.
T-Man, we are only halfway home here.
Uh-oh.
We have the zipper down and both hands on the head, contemplating his next move.
Uh-oh.
Either that or he's trying to work up a half tank so it looks bigger.
Does DJ want to back out of the competition? Anyone can back out at any time. That's the beauty of this game. I need people to back out.
I know you
or else this goes on through the morning, the afternoon.
They did fine.
Here we are.
Here.
It's midnight, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. We're still trying to give away this trip.
What do we got? I got confirmation here in our studio.
Confirmation.
Confirmation here, T-Man.
Oh,
Genital confirmation here, T-Man.
Unbelievable.
We have a flash.
There.
We have it now.
All right.
DJ just taking forever here. He looks really uncomfortable
He's a
with the
lame.
prospect.
Kick him out.
Does DJ know that even if he backs out, he still has a chance with his woman doing it for him?
Yeah, if you back out, you still have a chance with your woman doing it for him. She can win the trip.
All right, here we go. Let's go to round number 11.
Round number 11. 11. Double one.
Now I got to really step up here, Terry. In Will You Stray for how far will you go to get to San Francisco? Will you stray for the Bay? We all know the answer to the second question.
Yeah, obviously.
Of course they'll stray.
Seems like it.
Stray like wild geese.
Wild geese.
Let's see here. Round 11. Let's make round 11. Male hands up the female shirt and grabbing a real good hold.
That should be pretty
Male hand up female shirt. Grabbing a
Male
hold.
hands up female shirt for at least 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Dude, just a quick little
Yeah, I'm going to start the timer.
And have a little thumb wrestling match amongst yourself up there.
Come on, play around. Yeah, there you go. Roselle loves it.
Steven sounds so perverted right now. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Terry,
Confirmation.
what do I got to do to eliminate some of these people?
I don't know. I don't know what's on your list.
We got confirmation.
We have confirmation as well.
Oh, wait, that was my hand.
The female in my group is lactating.
As is mine. You're right.
So we have confirmation here, T-Man.
T-Man, the male in my group is lactating.
Not you, Scott.
Do we get confirmation from everybody?
Yes.
Everyone's good? I got to move along here. Female hands down the male pants.
Okay.
Female hand down
Hurry up.
pants. Male
Down
pants.
the male pants for at least a half hour.
For at least a half hour.
We don't have that much time. Go.
For at least
Quick.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. Ready?
Jerry, we wanted to know.
Roselle wants to know if she should hold it.
Put him down.
Yes.
We have cupping of the balls.
Oh, geez. Easy now. All right.
Hey,
All right.
Gotta
Well,
move your fingers a little bit. Get him going.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
you wanna get a
jeez.
better bet with my group over here.
is anyone out?
Well, Roselle loves it.
Anyone raising their hand to get out?
We're
No one's out.
Round
confirmation.
number 13. Suck
13.
Suck toes.
Suck toes.
Suck toes.
Both of
How
them?
gross is that?
You want both of them, T-Man?
I think it should be man on woman.
Whatever they
Man
choose.
on woman suck toes.
Man on, no, either one.
Either one.
Oh,
But
okay.
she's already got a shoe off.
Toes.
Ready to go.
The man is going
Hell do I got to do, Terry?
ripping off her.
This, I'm surprised somebody's going to do this.
Oh, look at those hideous
What do you
dogs of hers.
Oh, we have a nice pedicure here.
Does anyone backing out?
Are you backing out?
You know what?
He's down on.
No, we're good.
I'm going to pull out the heavy artillery, Terry.
I know you have to.
You know what it's going to be?
Suck,
You know what it's going to come down to?
What?
Eat your stranger, your
Oh,
eat
no,
your
no, no, no.
partner's boogers.
Booger.
What's that?
He did it. He did it. Confirmation.
No, I didn't see.
Confirmation here.
Confirmation here,
That doesn't
T-Man.
qualify as a suck, as far as I'm concerned. If you don't start sucking, you're out of the competition, Apollo.
Okay, he did it.
Oh, he's making like a corn on the cob now.
It tickles. She loves it.
Roselle loved it. Apollo.
She loves everything.
She loves everything.
Oh, T-Man, he
turning
had his
on.
mouth around and pulled out.
Someone's out?
No, he had his mouth around it and then he stepped back. Oh, he's going back for it.
Well, if it doesn't qualify as sucking toes.
Oh, he sucked it.
Oh, jeez.
DJ's a little, you know.
Well, no one's backing out, though,
I
Terry.
know.
This is a little.
You're going to have to come out of left field, T-Man.
All right, round 14. What are we
Number
on?
14.
Round 14.
Lay horizontal on one another.
Lay horizontal on one another.
With the genitalia. Get over here. Make
Get on
room
that
for yourselves.
side.
Find room
Lay
for
on the
yourselves.
ground here.
And dry hump.
Dry hump.
What about the genitalia?
Round 15, wet hump.
What?
Round 60, the first one to bring me a baby wins.
Oh, boy.
Round 14.
Reverse cowgirl.
Lay
That's
down.
interesting.
Oh, there we go.
Do you want the genitalia exposed, T-Man?
Now ride, yeah.
Now, right.
There you go.
I've got horizontal here.
What are we doing now?
Confirmation
Oh,
here.
he's grabbing dry hump. I want to see some real humpies.
That's an interesting position.
going on
Oh,
here.
You got humping in your studio. I got
We
humping.
got humping here.
I got humping here.
did.
This is
Humping all around.
crazy.
She has one shoe on.
Doing Humpty dance.
All right, let me tell you something right now. Stop the music.
You can stop, right? Do you want him to stop humping? Or?
No. First one to bring me a baby wins because I can't eliminate these people, Terry. What do I have to do? Should I make them eat their partner's boogers? What do I do?
I told you it's a draw straw situation.
I'm getting to a point where it's stuff that I thought I'd have them all gone by now.
I know. Oh yeah.
Sucking toes.
I thought the toe thing.
They're tongue kissing strangers. Hand down pants. Even Apollo thought Chelsea was going to back out on hand down pants, but she went right down there like a pro, like a machine, Terry.
Let me handle it.
All right, listen. Here's the problem.
Oh, somebody get that phone.
Yeah. I'm running out of time, and I can't eliminate any of you freaking weirdos.
We have an offer for fight to the death over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee. Arm wrestling for the trip.
I guess I got to get to the real impossible task.
Let's do it.
Beat Terry Free in a peanut butter eat-off.
Oh, that's easy to do.
Terry has lots of practice. Terry, I can't eliminate anyone.
I'm.
I got to give the trip away in like 25 minutes, and I got 24 minutes of commercials to play.
Sure enough.
All right, let me tell you this. First caller right now in the Bay Area. I'm going to give you tickets to the game.
Okay.
As far as these people, I don't know what the hell to do with them, Terry.
Are we gathering them all up?
They're all a bunch of deceitful cheaters, as far as I'm concerned. Let them know one enjoying it more than the next. Nobody having a problem except DJ.
Yeah,
but you know
DJ's
what?
the only
I
one.
don't think he had a problem at all.
He did all the tasks.
He sucked toes.
Yep.
He did.
He tongue kissed for 5 seconds.
Yep. Pulled out his 2-inch killer.
Mm-hmm. He dry humped. He wet humped. He has a baby.
He's got a baby, yes. And I'm safe to say, T-Man, if you continue this game for the next 2 weeks, Danielle's never going to be eliminated.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think
ever.
And I know Apollo and Chelsea are in love with each other.
Right. And even Apollo.
Let Giselle know. Is that her name?
Roselle.
Giselle. And that's his name now, Giselle.
Yeah,
You see when he pulled it out, Terry? Let her know that Apollo has never felt more comfortable in his entire life.
Oh.
Stephen.
Yes.
You're letting it. Oh, I turned off your mic. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you did.
Yes.
And she says, me neither.
Oh, jeez. Send them all back to the green room, Pasty.
Okay.
Pasty.
You got it.
I can't eliminate these people.
Okay.
Are we on?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All outside.
All right.
You have to play high card or something, Terry.
No, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh.
You're on the air. Who's this?
What's up, man? I'm trying to win those tickets for the T-Man.
Yes.
In the T-Man section.
Yeah, you're
I'm
on.
the first caller, man.
Yes, you are. He knows a lot more than he should, Terry. Yes. Who is this?
This is Joe.
Joe, you're on the air right now.
Yeah.
Where are you calling
T-Man.
from? Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm over here stuck in traffic, man, on 101, man. I'm a delivery guy.
On the 101, and you are stuck in traffic, and you quickly grabbed the phone when I said the first caller,
yeah,
and here you are.
Yeah. Whoa, hey, everybody look at me outside. I'm going crazy.
Oh, see how easy giving away tickets can be at times, Terry?
Yeah, very simple.
And how difficult it can be at other times when you have nothing but a bunch of whores down here.
Wow.
Yeah. Joe, over here from Richmond.
Yes, Joe from Richmond. Congratulations. You will be in the T-Man section on Sunday.
I get to sit by T-Man?
You will be in the T-Man section on Sunday, Joe.
Woo, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You and a guest have just won tickets to the game, Joe in Richmond.
Yeah.
Hang on the line.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Are you a whore too, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
At least he admits it.
Terry.
Yes.
Did I not spend basically like a half hour with these people when they first came into the station this morning? Them explaining and through loving tones, talking about how committed, how loyal, how they've never strayed, how committed, did I say that?
You did.
They are to one another?
Yes.
How faithful they've been all through the years of their relationships?
Yes.
Well, put a trip in front of their face. Oh, they'll suck toes, they'll tongue kiss, they'll flash their genitalia. Apollo laid his out on the console. We are sitting right now, Hotshot. I'm not joking.
Sanitizer?
No, yeah. He was all out there.
He pulled it out like it was no problem.
How'd he size up, Terry?
Terry was rather impressed I caught the look in her eye right.
Not bad.
Terry.
Yes, sir.
I could go on all day. I had them. They went on the floor. They were dry humping. They took. What could I do to make them quit? Nothing. There's nothing I can do.
I know.
I think if I let a water buffalo in with a spiked collar on, Danielle would be in.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
I think a look at some of these ladies, we might have done that already. Anyway.
Yeah, they're my favorites.
We're going to have to. But just, I don't know.
High card.
We'll take a break, and two of these couples are going to win trips, and 3 of them won't.
Right.
After all they've done.
Yeah.
And that's just got to be the way it is.
So be it.
Because no one has any dignity around here. So they all deserve to be out. And that's that.
Show. Go out, look for a job. The word today is job. J-O-B.
All right, here's what it's come down to, Terry. After all that's been said, all that's been done, we got a deck of cards and high card wins. Anybody mad at each other?
Are you serious?
No one's mad at each other. They weren't like hugging each other. They talked about when they came in here, Terry, and I believe it, that they're as committed as it gets, but put a trip, put an airfare free of charge and free hotel and tickets to the game, and everyone is becoming a whore.
So this is what it's come down to.
Yes,
Cards.
that's right.
This
That's
is
right.
it?
Yes, because I have no other choice, Terry. I could have told these ladies to put on a strap on and ram the hell out of a stranger, and they would have done it. So what do you want me to do?
But cards is so ridiculous. I mean, it's just...
Terry, I have no other option, all right? As I told you.
Oh, my gosh.
These ladies, these men, weren't bailing out of the competition for anything. They were shoving their hands down strange men's pants. They were shoving their hands up strange women's shirts, which I don't blame them for at all, by the way.
Right.
All right.
Nobody's
so now
laughing.
it's high card.
High card.
Listen
of all
carefully,
things.
couples. They look more nervous about this than anything we've asked them to do so far this morning.
This is scary.
There's 10 of you. All 10 will get to pick 2 trips. 3 of you couples are going to leave very upset. I'll tell you that right now. After all you've been through this morning, I want you to embrace that feeling right now. But I don't care, because you're all a bunch of sleazebags who will sell out your committed partner, your significant other, your husband, your wife, at the drop of a hat.
And we play these games why if we're going to high cards?
What's that now?
And we play this big, long game when we're just ending up going to high cards?
Terry, did I just explain it 16 times?
It's just crazy.
I could have brought in geese. I could have brought in farm animals, and they weren't backing out.
Yeah, didn't you have a Billy Goat on schedule?
I know,
All
that's
right.
right.
Does this mean we're not having the peanut butter eating thing?
There was nothing. I would do that if we had more time. Okay. We have shortage of time, and there was no way to eliminate them in this will you stray for the bay? The answer was clearly yes.
And we'll go as far as we need
All
to.
right, is there any questions? Let me just tell you this. High card, there's 2 trips to give away. All 10 of you get to pick, so you have 2 chances each. And if there's any ties, ace is the highest card in the deck. Spade beats hearts, hearts beats clubs, and clubs beats diamonds.
Now, one couple can't win both trips, right? If they each get an ace, right? It's 1 trip per couple.
Yeah, right. It's one
okay.
trip.
One
so...
trip per couple.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So they get a double ace.
So this is very exciting now, Terry.
It is, actually.
Pretend like it's not. After all that they put forth this morning, to know that 3 couples have to leave empty-handed and with a lot of animosity. I thought there'd be a lot of animosity. I thought there would be dirty looks at one another, and there isn't. It's
dirty.
amazing.
I think they're all going to go get together after this and just have a free-for-all.
And
The big orgy you wanted is finally here.
I have my afternoon clear.
Do you?
I know firsthand, Terry, that everything that I asked to be done, at least by our couple, was done.
Yeah, it was. Definitely.
Apollo was whipping it out. He was shoving his hands up her shirt. He had his hand shoved down his pants.
Yeah.
He was sucking toes. You see how hard he sucked?
He sucked.
Like he was famished. The lady should go first.
Yes.
I gotta hurry here.
Okay.
You got the cards?
I got them.
He's
All right,
all
who's
fanned
first up? Pick a card. Tell us what it is. Tell us who you are. Pick a card. Tell us what you got.
This is Roselle.
Pick a card.
And
Careful now.
Choose wisely. Everything is at stake.
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs is not going to do it. 5 of clubs is a terrible pull.
All right, I'm Danielle.
Yes.
And,
What do you got, baby?
I got the 6
of clubs.
Did you
We're rolling.
shuffle?
Yeah.
We got a straight flush working here, Terry.
I know.
Yeah, we do.
All right, who's next?
I'm Chelsea,
Yes.
and I got the big diamonds.
What she
Two
got?
of diamonds.
Three of diamonds.
Three of
Six of clubs
diamonds.
is the leader right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Leslie.
What if 6 of clubs wins it all?
Oh, stupid.
Leslie, what do you got?
7 of clubs.
Oh!
We do have a straight flush.
Did you mix them? What do you? I've been sitting here for 2 hours mixing them.
Next up, are they picking from different spots
Right,
in the
yeah,
deck?
Yes, they are.
The cards are fanned out on the table, Terry.
Scott's just handing them to him. In order, right?
2 of hearts.
Oh,
Wow.
7 of club leads.
Not only are you ladies cheating hookers, but you can't even pick a card that's over 7. Who's next? The fellas? It's gonna be up to them. It's gonna come down to the fellas as far as who goes to the game this Sunday, Terry.
Oh,
and
Lordy.
isn't it right that the men decide who gets to sit in those seats at a football game, Terry?
7's the high card right now.
Yeah, it is.
7 will not be these guys, 2 of these guys are going to pick higher than 7. So it's going to come down to you. Who's this?
It's Brian.
Brian, choose wisely. Pick a card, any card.
4 spades.
Oh, it's the pinochle deck. I'm sorry. That'd be the other way around.
I would have to know what pinochle is. Next up,
She's gonna
Apollo.
show you.
Apollo.
Apollo, and you're picking what? What do you got? What'd you pull?
5 of diamonds.
7 is the high card.
7 and 6 clubs,
This is
right?
crazy.
7 and
Clubs,
6, yeah.
This is
This
crazy.
is Joseph from the 206, baby.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
Okay,
Easy,
easy,
man. Nobody
buddy.
cares.
6 of spades.
6 of spades.
Unbelievable.
This is- All right, yeah, we got to play
Uno.
7 card stud, day baseball, and 2s and 3s a while. Okay, next up.
That's DJ.
Mm-hmm.
7 of hearts.
7 of hearts. Clubs are still.
Hearts beats clubs.
Right
now,
7 of hearts.
He's the leader.
He's the leader.
And he can't lose. He's got a trip. DJ's got a trip.
Yeah, DJ's got a trip.
That's unbelievable that a 7 of hearts is going to get one of these 2 trips.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Now, wait a second. And DJ was the one who had all the problems with doing all the things. And that makes him the worst of all, Terry. That makes him the worst offender. The fact that he had a problem with not raise his hand to get out of the competition and did everything to a suitable degree makes him the worst offender of anyone in the room, by the way. And yet he wins. Okay. Congratulations, DJ. You're going
There's
on
one
a
trip.
What do you
Thank you,
think,
sir.
Rizzo?
Thank you, sir.
All
We're
right.
going to have fun watching the game.
With a 7 of freaking hearts. He's,
I
he's
know.
rubbing it into all the others. We're going to have fun watching the game while most of you stay home.
This seems easy to me, right here. Odds are in his favor, right?
The odds, not only does he have half the deck, but all the other cards have been pulled.
Right.
So you have such a strong chance of winning this trip. And who are you?
Greg.
Greg.
Going to Cali.
And your card is... What did he get?
What did you get?
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds.
Going to Cali.
Okay,
He's
there it is.
in.
It's that. End of story.
And I saw his wiener.
And you saw his wiener.
Take your asses home, and Steven will be spending all afternoon with those thoughts, I'm sure. Well done, guys.
Congratulations,
oh,
you
look
guys.
at the other sad faces, Terry.
Oh, they're upset.
Yes.
Oh, Roselle's about to cry.
The pain involved in losing, Terry.
I know.
Oh, it's got to sting. Oh, okay, that's... Get
Such
a
a-
bumper sticker?
Yeah.
We'll give him a bumper sticker.
Pen.
Yeah, a T-Man in the morning show pen.
There you
And
go.
Slap on the
enjoy that.
T-Man.
Oh.
Good and good.